Game 5. We are live here on the Flex Zone Podcast, the only place giving you your sports how you want it when you need it. It's Monday night, you know what that means. We're back with another live episode, live stream and watch along, as well as a brand new episode 346 of the Flex Zone Podcast here on the YouTube airways. Smash that thumbs up button. Let us know what you think about the podcast, what you think about tonight's game. Who do you have winning? Let us know in the comments. Make sure you hit that bell to know when we're live at all times. And of course, check out all the videos on the channel. A lot of content dropped today. As always, subscribe if you're new to the Flex Zone family, as we're always welcoming new members here on the Flex Zone Podcast, where everyone is welcome. Only place giving you sports how you run it when you need it. God's favorite host, the host of the Moist, kicking things off. I'll be joined by the crew a little later on. But let me know your thoughts. Who do you have winning Game 5 tonight from the Bay between the Warriors and Celtics? What's going on, Flex Zone family? God's favorite host, the host with the Moist, back here again, getting you ready for a Game 5 live stream and watch along here on the Flex Zone Podcast YouTube channel. If you're here with me live, I appreciate you. I know people are coming in, chiming in. I would like to know who you guys have tonight in Game 5 as we get set for a pivotal Game 5 here in the series. Tied at 2-2. Steph Curry with a masterful 43-point performance last game in Boston, silencing the crowd and doing an amazing job showing why he makes it look effortless and why he is one of the best players in the world. And not only the best shooter of all time, but one of the best scorers in NBA lore as well, and one of the greatest 75 players as well. It'll be interesting to see if Steph Curry does indeed get some help tonight outside of himself. Does Klay Thompson show up at home? Does Jordan Poole, does Draymond play better? Obviously not scoring all the time, but just in the fact of his ability to impact the game with his passing, his rebounding, and his defense. Do we get some contributions from Otto Porter? Let me know in the comment section down below. And of course, make sure you subscribe. And for the Celtics, Jason Tatum, Jalen Brown, they came out like world beaters in game 4, kind of died off at the end. The others, the Al Horfords, the Derek Whites, the Marcus Smarts, the Pritchards. Some of those guys need to step up for Boston as well. Defensively, they're known for their defense, but they let Steph Curry pretty much put the team on his back, much like we've seen with some of the great players, the LeBron James, the Kobe Bryants, the Michael Jordans, in playoff performances, and get the dub for the dubs. So appreciate you guys joining me. I'll be joined by the crew a little later. We'll get into our normal spiel on Monday nights. Obviously, we aren't on Facebook this week, but we are exclusively on YouTube. So please, if you're watching us, tune in on YouTube as well. And we appreciate it. Make sure you hit that like button as we get ready for tip off here. And as you can see, I got the game cash right behind me, and we're going to give you guys the live play by play of what's going on here on the Flex On Podcast YouTube channel. But let's see what happens. I'm intrigued to see what happens here. I'm going with the Warriors tonight, but let me know who you guys have. And make sure you hit that subscribe button. And the Warriors win a tip as we getting started here in game 5 from San Francisco. Warriors in their white, their home white, and the Celtics in their black and green road jerseys. And Otto Porter with the first bucket of the game with the backdoor screen. So let's see what happens. And there you go. Stephen Curry, not the first person to score. And Jason Tatum throws the ball away there. And as you can see, like I said, we got the game cast up for you guys to keep track and watch along with us, as I know you're probably watching on your various TVs as well. But Warriors with the 2-0 lead. The Celtics have not lost back-to-back games this postseason, so let's keep track of that fact as well as Draymond Green misses the three-pointer. So Draymond looking to be aggressive, and Celtics score their first basket as Jaylen Brown scores for the Celtics. Jaylen Brown got off to a great start last game, and he did fantastic. And I think Jaylen Brown is definitely the X factor for the Celtics. Big time shot. So, we'll see what happens. And we got Andrew Wiggins scoring for the Celtics. Excuse me, for the Warriors on the Celtics. Robert Williams was trying to defend there. Draymond Green with a foul. So Green with the foul already. Smart loses the ball. 5 on the shot clock. Let's see what happens. And Smart drives, misses, tip, which is followed by Robert Williams. No good. Steph Curry in transition. And he goes coast to coast. Listen to Coast to Coast Radio. Does Steph Curry. Steph Curry scores already, and the crowd is on fire. It would be very important for the Celtics to get off to a hot start. You don't want to get down too much on the road. I know they won game one, which was kind of an aberration just because of the way they were shooting the ball or the others. But you can see the Warriors, they are a different team at home, as are many teams, and they start making shots and the others start getting hot. You could be in for a long day. And Draymond Green with the lefty lay-in. And there you go. Draymond Green being aggressive, rolling. And let's see here. Got an 8-4 ball game. And they're gonna let Draymond score, so nobody's really looking for Draymond to score. Does an excellent job there, finishing with the left hand. Mm, mm, mm. And a turnover. And the Warriors coming out with a 10-4 lead. Let's see what's going on here. Marcus Smart, top of the key. Tatum driving, loses the handle. Thompson falls down. Horford pump fakes, drives in, kicks it to Brown. Brown with the three, no good. Rebounded by Porter. So the Warriors are coming out playing well early on here, as we're about 8 minutes 30 seconds into the first quarter. Wiggins three, no good. Rebounded by Brown. Brown drives in, no good. Curry with the rebound, going back the other way. Curry with the hesitation, met by Tatum, and he'll reset as we approach 8 minutes in the first quarter. Thompson three, no good. Now if they can get Klay Thompson going tonight, could be a long night for the Celtics, but Both teams starting to still find their footing. Golden State 5 for 8, Boston 2 for 6 here. Neither team has made a three. Both 0 for. Boston 0 for 1, and the Warriors are 0 for 3. But the Warriors are just as good inside the paint as they are behind the 3-point line. Let's not forget that. They do an excellent job with their mid-range game and in between game. And Draymond Green is playing well early on, looking focused, getting the crowd involved. And like I said, the Celtics are going to let Draymond Green go for 20, 25 if he can do that. And we'll see how he plays tonight. And I think if Draymond Green can get over 15 points, they have a good chance of winning tonight. So let's see. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, smash that like button. Let me know what you think as well. And yeah, we'll just go ahead and do it that way. We're trying to, as I said, if you follow us on Facebook, please head over to the YouTube and subscribe and follow up with us. Let us know what you think. And yeah, we would love to go ahead and get you guys in with this on the live stream. Just having some issues with Facebook, but we are here on Facebook, as I mentioned, as well as Flex on Podcast, but as well as always on YouTube as well. Hit that like button and subscribe. Let me know what you think about the game so far. We got a 12-4 game early in the first quarter, and they're coming out like world beaters are the Warriors. Hope everyone had a great day. Hope everyone had a great weekend. Let me know your thoughts on this game. As I said, we'll be getting started soon with the crew later on tonight to see what we got. We're talking big things with Floyd Mayweather going into the Boxing Hall of Fame. Lamar Jackson, he is in Baltimore, as well as this NBA Finals Game 5 as well, and so much more. And of course, get goofy with Cavante a little bit later on also here for the Flex Zone podcast as well. Don't forget to drop your predictions in the comment down below. Let me know what you think about the game tonight and who will win. We got a 12-4 game, as I mentioned early on. I did a video earlier about the Jeff Hardy situation if you want to hear about that as well as the Dre did a video on the Yankees and Mets also. So a lot of content on the channel. Make sure you guys tune in, like those videos, as we'll keep pushing them out for you each and every day. I'll even probably be doing some things on the Stanley Cup tomorrow. A preview on that. Who I think will win? Will Tampa Bay make it 3 in a row? Will it be a three-peat for Tampa Bay, the city of champions as of late? So we got a lot to talk about here tonight. A lot of content on the channel, and appreciate you guys as always tuning in. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe as well. Draymond Green had 4 points in games 3 and 4. Already 4 points tonight. 2 for 3 from the field. He was 2 for 11. And you see his mom tweeting. And hey, let's see. It's a long series. We'll see what happens. He is a winner. And Draymond did realize he needs to play better. And accountability is the first step. Derek White checks into the game for the Celtics as he's been their proto sixth man. Horford drives, tries to bank it in, no good. And Boston only has 4 points through the first half of the first quarter. I would like to see if Wiggins be aggressive. Clay. Pulls good mid range. I talked about that. Warriors are just as good in the mid range as they are at the 3 point line. And Klay Thompson, one of the best shooters in the world. Celtics 2 for 8. Boston 2 for 8, as I said. Celtics 7 for 10, and Horford goes back up, and then Horford has got to definitely try to be dominant inside. He has the advantage each and every time if he would post up more and call for the ball. And I think if they play through him, they can get some opportunities on the perimeter as well. If Horford doesn't abuse them and get some fouls, get to the free throw line, get some easy bucket opportunities. Moving screen. A lot of moving screens called in this series as well. Not quite sure what that is entailing, but we shall see. Draymond Green, as I said, 4 points, 2 assists already. Jalen Brown misses a three. And let's see what happens here. First quarter's moving pretty well. Wiggins step back, too strong. Rebounded by Tatum. Kicks it to White. Again, make sure you hit that like button. Smash that subscribe button as well. White drives on Looney. Nowhere to go. Brown inside. Too strong. Wiggins has it in transition. Appreciate you joining us tonight. Let us know what you think about this game and the rest of this series potentially. Clay knocks down a three. And the Celtics are going under those screens, and as you can see, it's causing a lot of issues as the Warriors are knocking down shots, and that crowd is coming alive. Looney knocks the ball away from Tatum, but he did push him, so there'll be a foul call. Tatum has to step up. Definitely has to step up. I agree with that, and he needs to play big tonight if they're going to have a chance. So Tatum's going to go to the bench. I definitely agree. Tatum has to step up. Tatum definitely has to step up. He has to step up if they want a chance to win. And he has not done anything so far in this game. Jalen Brown only with 2 points. They only have 6 points as a team. So really everybody is ice cold when it comes to the Celtics as well. As I said, we will have our normally scheduled broadcast. Just trying to get some technical difficulties worked through here to get everybody that's on our Facebook over this way. And Brown drives and finishes. So out of bounds play, allowing Brown to get to the right hand, as they talked about in this series. He goes right a lot. Not that he can't go left, but it's just stronger finishes. Does a better job with the right hand. So Looney with 2 fouls already. Gary Payton the second checks in. Looney's still in. Clay's still in. You know he's pulling. No good. They left Looney in, so we'll see if this comes back to bite them as well. Smart three. No good. Marcus Smart has not shot the ball well since that first game, and I think those are things he's going to have to work on in the offseason. Curry misses his shot at the mid-range position. And I appreciate you guys joining us here tonight. Let me know what you think about the game so far. 17-8 score, 4 minutes remaining. Smart drives, too strong. Peyton, so athletic, such a good rebounder. They better stop the ball because he can go coast to coast. Peyton drives in, gets it to Looney. And we got a timeout from Boston. So we'll see if Looney stays in the game after this or what happens. So quick break here. Reset the program. Make sure you hit that like button, smash that bell for notifications, and of course subscribe if you're new to the channel as well. Who you guys got tonight in this game? Like I said, I'm going with the Warriors, and I'm intrigued to see what happens. Definitely. Definitely can't wait to see what happens with the Warriors. And it's a 2-2 series. We got a 17-8 score. We got a great show coming up for you guys a little later on. Of course, we were talking and we did a video about the Yankees and Mets, both over 40 wins. Do we get an all New York World Series possibly? Let us know. What are you guys looking forward to seeing as well? How do you guys feel about the game so far? Let me know. As I said, it's a 2-2 series. Winner of this game probably is going to win the series, in my opinion. But it's a long way to go. Long way to go. 17-8 game. And we shall see what goes on. We're in a commercial break here. As I said, we got Warriors Celtics game 5 live stream going on right now. Mm-mm. These commercials, man, I tell you, they are taking advantage of every minute of ad revenue they can get. And I get it. I get it. And we are back here in San Francisco. So we're back here, 17-8, Warriors ball. Steph Curry only 2 points so far, only taking 2 shots though. So we'll see. I think he's trying to get some others going. Peyton, three, good. Gary Payton, second with the three. If he starts knocking down shots, my goodness. Brown pulls again. He's got to be more aggressive. He's settling for jumpers, in my opinion. I like Jalen Brown best when he's attacking. And as Otto Porter can handle the pass there. As appreciate everybody tuning in. Thank you guys. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe if you're new to the channel. We do these watch alongs regularly for sports, wrestling events, and so much more. Let me know your thoughts on tonight. Jason Tatum, no points, no field goal attempts. Marcus Smart just throwing up the ball, looking like he's going to be on Sheraton a fool. Gary Payton tripped. He'll be shooting free throws, it looks like. And Peyton just brings a different dynamic off of the bench with his ability to be aggressive and attack the rim with his athleticism, push the pace, get easy buckets in the paint, draw fouls, and defensively be an irritant as well as do what you just saw, get free throws. What's going on, Raj?
What's going on, yeah?
Nothing much, man. See if Zuckerberg ain't letting us be great.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, I don't know why they did that, man.
Yeah, they've been doing that since the last couple of streams, so I don't know either, man. That's weird. But it's all good. Push these YouTube airways. I just
Did you
wish
go?
that
Did you go live in 10 minutes though?
yeah, I went live at like 9:03.
Oh,
Yeah, and then the thing came up, as you can probably see, it came up, and then I was like, well, I went live at 9:03.
did you try?
I already been on for 26 minutes, so yeah, I went live at 9:03.
Did you try hitting live on the Facebook one again?
Yeah, I did, but if you want to try, you can. I don't know what happened. I don't know if we have to log
It's
out.
not letting me.
Okay, yeah, I don't know if we had to log out and
Let me see if I can log out and do it.
okay, all right, no problem. Andre Iguodala's going to check in. Looks like 22-8 here.
A busting these niggas ass. God dang.
Yes, Cravante, that is the best way to enter the stream. They are busting that ass.
My heavens. Skeet.
Yes, that is not a typo. It's 22-8.
Yikes.
How you
My
feeling, brother, about this game? I mean, you don't look too happy with what you're seeing so far.
no. I actually haven't even watched. I said I was going to wait to get on to see what was going on, like with the updates and the
Hmm.
score and everything. And this is surprising. Now, remember, my pick was the Warriors in 6, which was looking real bleak at many points last game. And this is so one of the things I was saying, and I like to think I'm pretty consistent with this. Um, the longer the series goes on, the more I think that's the advantage to the experienced team.
Agreed.
Maybe if I
Um,
change. Let me see
and
if I
I
can
think,
change the time and maybe it'll come on.
Okay.
yo, Raj, what's up, baby?
What's going on, Cavante? Wait a minute.
So I think the Celtics missed the opportunity last game. 2-2 going back to San Francisco. It doesn't bode well for the Celtics, even though they haven't lost back to back all playoffs. But it may be time for a change. But there's a
It's
lot
good.
of time left. Folks go on runs. Both teams have shown that they can come back. It's not over yet, but what a statement by the Warriors! And it looks like is that 12 points in the first quarter about to end?
Yes.
Look like the Warriors. From what I'm looking at on the screen, look like the Warriors are locking up defensively.
People forget they are a good defensive team, and Andrew Wiggins, I know people slid him a lot in his career, but he has been probably the second best player in this series for Golden State.
I agree. I absolutely agree. And honestly, he might have been one or two in the last series.
Exactly. 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 I agree. I agree. And I think that yeah, we're under a minute left, so the Celtics got 14, 16 now. But the what was I going to say? The scary part is none of the Warriors played well the last game, and they still won. Outside of
Right.
Steph.
And so that's interesting you say that. I thought the one person that had to
Yeah,
really, really
it's not
improve.
letting me do it. I'm about to recreate a whole nother broadcast again.
Oh, man.
Is it gonna let you do it? Because last time we did it, it might, well, whatever we gotta do, it don't matter.
No, the last time it was just face it was just whatchamacallit and whatchamacallit.
Yeah, because remember last time I did the same thing, even when we did a new one.
Right, so I
I
don't
mean, it's up to you. I mean, we don't have nobody watching at the moment, so I know Facebook is still our most popular platform just because it's Facebook.
I don't know, maybe somebody else might have to create it. Maybe you might have to do it. Because when I do it, it's not gonna allow me to do it. You keep saying restricted. Some other stupid shit.
Is
So
it
but Byron, you were trying to do it earlier and it was giving you issues, right?
yeah? Because I tried to do the same thing Raj tried to do, and that's what I'm saying. I don't want to end this one, then it's still the same situation like last time where we still can't use Facebook.
Do you think it's because we're associated with
Probably it
Uncle Raj?
associated with me. That's the case.
What up, everybody?
Dre, what up, man?
Dominican
Congrats,
Chief.
brother.
Hey, thank y'all.
The
We'll talk.
Dominican,
We can talk about it later. But
the Dominican
congrats.
chief, Dominican disciple chief, my brother.
Disciple chief. That's funny.
Can you see any? Well, yeah, you can see, and you can see YouTube comments.
Yeah, we can see the YouTube comments, but it's just I hate the way Facebook posts YouTube stuff because the link isn't interactive. It's just a link.
Yeah, you can't even share the link or anything. So
No,
yeah,
you can share it. You can share it.
it wasn't coming up for me on my phone to share it.
Let me see.
But Dre, how you feeling about the game so far? You can see
Um,
it's been a little bit of one sided so far.
you know what? I had the Warriors actually winning this game. I'm going to stick to what I said, Warriors in 6, but it wouldn't surprise me honestly if it did go 7. But I'm still going to roll with the Warriors.
Got you, got you, got you.
And B, like I said, Drake. Funny again. We agree, which this doesn't happen often, guys. But but yeah, I published this. I want to say I was on Facebook and I published it before the series started. Maybe the day before, or the day of the first game.
Yeah,
I was Warriors in 6, and that was looking real bleak last game. Like I was telling Byron earlier.
yes, yeah, it's on a whatchamacallit.
No, I wasn't allowing it. The Facebook option didn't pop up for me, so I just went to Twitter.
Yeah, it's posted on. Yeah, I'm able to do the link on whatchamacallit, but it's
Hey,
on
Uncle, why can't we see you, man?
because I'm about to hop in the tub. Yeah, do you want to see me in the tub?
Grown ass man. Wait till you after the damn show, man.
Nigga, I gotta get it in now. All right.
Hop in
Usually
the
we start
tub.
this shit at 10, so
Hop in the
it's all
tub.
good.
He
This
said,
is
"This is me time."
this is his pre-show ritual.
Yeah, man, I gotta be clean, man.
He
I
said,
mean, right now the boys are doing Boston dirty right now.
As they
Well,
should, but
well, well. So in perspective, I mean, it's only 10 points now. It
Yeah,
was
yeah,
it
I'm
was
about to
ugly
say,
when I first got on,
yeah,
but
it was like
but
20 when I first got it.
yeah, but now it's a 10-point lead. So I mean,
Right.
you know how this been going, man. People have these big leads and then lose them. So yeah, I'm not feeding too much into
yeah, and the Warriors just missed two straight free throws.
see, let him back in, baby.
Oh my goodness.
Wait, what would our
Yeah.
boys say? The fix is in.
But see, the thing is, I wouldn't even know what the fix is. Maybe the fix is just 7. Go 7. Won't care who wins. Just go 7.
Hey Raj, how about this? How about if we try to start another stream and just start it at 10 since we normally go to 10 and maybe we can get it on Facebook.
I mean, I can try, but
What you think is the work or I mean it's up I don't know because it did it last time we started a new one and it still didn't work with Facebook.
my account's restricted, so I don't know if mine's gonna do it.
So
It says it won't. For me, it won't do the live. So
are you logging in with the Flex Zone credentials or your credentials?
I'm trying to book. Well, it is a combination of both, so it really doesn't matter what I log in with,
Hmm.
because I do it on StreamYard. Remember?
Right. I see what you're saying. Okay. Okay.
I
Um.
don't know what the how do you can.
mm,
I don't get it. I'm
Okay.
confused.
All right. I'm going to 9:38. Okay. I'm gonna hop out real quick, y'all. Just hold it down. I'm gonna see something, and I'll be right back.
Right.
All right. See if I can try to figure something out.
But you know what I'm loving about this NBA Finals though is that it's really unpredictable because though we
Hey,
think that
man, Rod, put on mute. God damn it.
I'm on mute. All right, you can't hear nothing.
Like I hear just that splash.
splash
I could give you the visual. You want the visual?
on his
Hey,
30
hey, hey.
seconds.
Hey, I will shut all this down right now.
Hey, I can tell you somebody's fun. Hey,
I
that's
don't know. It just comes with it. Sometimes I put my hand.
Come on.
Hey, God dog it. Turn it off.
Thank you, man. We up here talking
Rod,
NBA
stupid.
Finals and you rubber ducking. Um, damn, made me lose my train of thought. I was over there about to have a good point.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Drake. What were you about to say?
I don't even remember, man. I got distracted with this foolishness, man.
Tell us about this discipleship that you got on Sunday.
No. You were saying the games are unpredictable.
Oh, yeah, because a lot of us had Bucks and Suns in a rematch, but now we getting completely different teams. So that's one of the things that you do like about sports. Though Golden State has been here before, uh, it's still like last year we didn't have Golden State doing it. The year that Golden State wasn't there, they were injured. So it's like this is one of the things that you just really love about sports, and particularly sometimes the NBA, especially like instead of having these big threes, they're having duos, or you're seeing teams. What's interesting about these two teams is that they're both homegrown. They drafted their players, and now you're seeing the fruits of the labor from it.
So this would be back-to-back years. We're gonna have a champion, no matter who wins, of a homegrown,
Mm-hmm.
and doing it through the draft and being patient, and the traditional way of
Exactly.
how basketball was played and basketball was won.
Exactly, and I think that's why I was telling us, and I think we did I want to say we did this maybe sometime last year, maybe it was earlier this year, that we talked about the changing of the tides for the NBA. That no longer people doing this whole free agent teaming up and going to one team. Because I mean, you see that happen, and look at a team like the Nets who went fishing in the first round. So, um, oh hey,
Hey.
so yeah, I like this. This is something that you normally get from like baseball, um, football, but this is good for I think the league, honestly.
Facebook should be a goofy of the week, by the way.
I saw your message.
Really goofy of the week. But I see Tiffany's in here. Shout out to Tiffany.
Yes, So I mean, I'm just like I said. I mean, honestly, I'm liking this, and who knows what it'll be next year.
All right, can you guys see the screen
That's the
good?
only thing I don't. That's the
Okay.
only
Yeah.
thing I'm not liking right now about the league.
27-16.
Yeah.
No, well, it
Yeah.
is 27-16, but I'm not liking these. I think sometimes people take too many threes instead of, maybe settling for maybe a jump shot within or going to the paint, especially with so much time on the clock.
Yes, I wholeheartedly agree with that. Just taking early, ill-advised 3 pointers early in the shot clock. I'd pull my hair out as a coach.
Right.
But
And shoot,
but
I
now
mean,
now not the Warriors though, because they draw that up.
but I mean, as somebody that you played, and I remember playing that they would teach you maximize the shot clock.
Now see, um, I can see I can see the flaws, in that. But let me see. That's not so. You unless you locking down on defense, I can see the flaw in that. I would say maximize your percentage of shots. Make sure you get the absolute best shot, not necessarily have to use the
You all
shot.
24 seconds. Yeah, you don't have
Yeah,
to necessarily do that.
whenever the best shot is available, take it there. But
But I
there's usually no way it's available at 21 seconds.
yeah, I'm about to say. I mean, we see cats nowadays. It's like as soon as you go past half court, dude ready to like shake a little bit and then pull up, and you like, bro, you didn't even. Nobody else got no touches.
Yo, so the thing is, folks are always looking for the knockout. Folks are always looking for a knockout punch. And what we see the Warriors do when the Warriors hit.
Oh,
Oh, snap. Yo, I can see. Yo, Byron, this is so cool, bro. I see the three.
Oh, you see the three, yeah?
I saw it, bro.
You saw it as it happened.
wow.
That's cool. Dang, Dre, I forgot what I was gonna say. The knockout punch. Everybody wants to deliver the knockout punch instead of just keep playing the game.
Mhm.
Folks get out of character. Matter of fact, I saw Davis. I saw Davis yesterday, and I of course I was gonna ask him. Well, I asked him how he felt about the finals, and he said, "Man, I've been a Celtics fan forever, and the last 4 years they pretty much played the same.
Yeah.
They get leads and then they stop doing what got them there. They start jacking threes and letting the opposing team back in all the time. But when they continue to do what they do, they can blow. They win." And I was like, yeah, pretty much over the last 4 years, yeah, pretty much.
Well, I mean, also I would say um, coaching has made a difference with this team, but they just got to, like you said, do better with closing out games. Now they can get to these
Well,
games, but as far as just closing out, that just seemed to has been an issue. Except in this series, they seem to have been able to figure things out. Except that last game
yeah.
where the Warriors just started doing their thing, but. Um, this team just has to do better. And that's one of the reasons I didn't pick them to originally win, because I thought that, hey, they're kind of young, and while the Warriors have been here already.
I always go with experience and the championship pedigree over anything else. Not to say that it can't happen because eventually somebody's gonna break through.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm always gonna lean that way. You know. But
Raj, how
yeah,
you feeling about the game so far? Or you just enjoying your bath time, brother?
no, keep him on mute. No, don't come off mute.
No, what you say again?
I was just saying, are you enjoying your bath time? Are you enjoying the game or you enjoying the bath time, brother?
I mean, I'm listening to y'all as y'all ramble along about greatness about basketball.
You
Got you.
ramble all about greatness.
Yeah, I got the soul, dripping from me right now, but it's all good.
Get him
Yeah.
out of here.
We're on the stream to talk about basketball, and over here, rubber ducking.
All right, see,
I'm still, I'm
that's
still trying, I'm still trying to figure out how you didn't tell us about your discipleship, man. We could have celebrated with you, but you ain't saying nothing about nothing.
Man, I've been so busy. I honestly was like, wow. And then they made me the speaker actually. So I gave a speech. Um, so thank you though for the continued congrats though everybody. Um, it's been a journey. So I got one thing out the way, and now we got this this doctor to work on. So
yes, sir.
So will you be Reverend Dre?
no, I'm not going to be the Reverend Doctor.
He gonna be Deacon Dre.
Unless the Lord says otherwise, I'm gonna let him guide me.
Got you, brother.
And I'm excited though for these finals. You always say that the dog days of summer are upon us once the finals are wrapped up, but we still do have the draft, and football is shortly coming around. So there's some things going on. I see Kyle. They said Lamar, Kyler Murray at OTAs. So
Well, Raj, whenever you get out the bath, we can start the main show, my brother. Make sure you wipe behind
Hey,
your ears.
I got an idea. Maybe you can send a link to the people who usually watch it on Mondays, like your cousin Dre and his girl, and I guess who else watches on Monday?
Mark.
Mark, all them dudes. Like individually,
Does
just him
Dre?
playing.
Hold on, real quick. Does Lamar have a YouTube? Because he's always on Facebook.
I'm not sure. I can ask Cuzzo.
I'm sure he does. He just probably doesn't utilize it
Got you. Okay,
because everybody and their grandmother got a Gmail.
Yeah,
exactly.
true.
That's it.
I don't have Mark's information.
Got you.
I'll send it to him.
So 32-24. Yeah, Boston's trying to come back, but I don't know.
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if it starts being close. You know that it's always that second half, which is very telling.
Y'all already know I made my bet.
What was your bet? Third quarter?
Yes, sir. They now see they catching on. They raised it up a little bit. It was I want to say it was 52 and a half last game. It's at 54. And I still took it.
Kelly Ripper, how does she have a show?
Because she's goofy.
There it is.
I just tell you,
They give anybody a show nowadays, huh?
yeah.
But the people who need one.
Of
I
course.
mean, we just need about 300 more subscribers. How about that? We'll take that. Let's start with that.
Congrats to us, man. Getting 4,000 views watch time hours. Big ups
Yeah,
to us.
shout out to the team, man.
For show.
Oh joy, Raj. Alexa bitch. I mean Alexa Bliss and Liv Morgan are heading to Money in the Bank.
Woo!
You about to do what now?
They're heading to Money in the Bank.
Oh yeah.
Man,
Oh wow.
until my man Veer Mahan comes on, I ain't watching.
He might not even be on tonight. I don't know. We about to find out.
Nah, I need some Veer Mahan. But lately he hasn't been destroying people. The Mysterio's just been drop kicking him out the ring like the past 3 weeks. I'm like, what is this? I need you to destroy somebody.
Oh, see, back in the game, baby. Robert Williams is an unsung hero. He is the X
Yeah,
factor for the Celtics.
yeah, he is.
That's Raj's boy.
Nah, he really is. That's the old school center. He plays old school, like for real. So
And to your point, Dre, you going with guys who shoot twos instead of threes.
look at him. He getting the dirty work done down in the paint, blocking, defending, rim protecting, making sure that nobody is covered within that paint.
Boston's on an 8-0 run and they have not made 1 3 all game. That's a
That's right.
fact for you. So there you
Play
go.
play the long game.
Man, they doing what they supposed to do.
But and yeah, and it's back to what Cavante was saying earlier, man. Like, about people trying to go for the home run. Like, stop. Look at that. Clay, come on. Clay hasn't been all there, but when he was shooting within the arc, he was fine. So, people just want to, jack up threes all the time. It's like, come on, man.
They
Sometimes
doing
if
too
the
much.
three ain't working, go to the two. It's fine.
They doing too much. That's
And
what it is.
what's crazy is because we talk about these threes, but yet people don't realize that Steph Curry has a great percentage within the arc. His he has better numbers than some Hall of Famers.
Word.
So it's not always about just doing jacking up threes. I mean, even though he's the greatest shooter we've ever seen, but I mean, people always think when we say that that's just from long range, not realizing that hey, this man's game is just from anywhere.
That's all over. And that he got a mean float game
Mhm.
too.
Yeah.
But it's interesting because he shoots really well, like on average from three.
Hmm.
Like he's on the better part of 40%. But the person who holds the record, I believe, is his coach.
Wow.
Turnovers.
I'll fact check that.
I'm about to say, dang, they gonna call the whistle like they trying to make this like old school '90s, NBA action because there was a foul I remember Steph had when he shot a three and Steph got pushed, and he's like, "Where's the
Yo,
foul?"
twice.
I'm like feeling sorry for Steph. I'm like, geez, what's the foul for you? Look at that. Look at that. Who's right there getting a rebound?
Steph hasn't even played that well tonight, actually.
And then it's like, where's the hustle for the ball, man? Like, come on. There's a rim protector. Look at that.
What the heck?
Mm-hmm.
You know they don't call travel in the NBA.
There you go. Oh, Draymond. Okay, Draymond appearance. Draymond. I see he got a little gray in his beard too. I'm surprised he letting that go. Don't worry, when he get to TNT, he ain't gonna have that gray though.
Oh no, he gonna die that thing, baby.
If Draymond can just give them about 15 points, they be all right.
True.
15. Whoo, you asking for a lot.
He already got 8, Cravante. He got
Oh
8
boy.
points so far. He got 8
Oh
points,
yeah.
like 3 assists.
They might
Uh,
mess around and win. They might mess around and win this thing.
don't let Steph wake up. Don't let Steph wake up.
Yeah, if Steph get going, then that's definitely a wrap for real.
Yeah, both teams are not shooting well, so whoever can get some stops is going to definitely have a chance and not turn the ball over.
Yep, Steve Kerr averaged 45%.
Who's Steve Curry? No, I see Draymond getting his game on finally.
Yes, his
Dang,
mom was
yo,
tweeting
and
that.
yo, and Byron, and I think his total was plus money
Mm.
Mm.
going over his total. I think it was like 8.5.
Yeah, I would have bet that just because it's like no choice. Even if he's going to get probably at least 8. At least 8.
Right,
Give me 8 points. Give me 8 points. Give me 8 points, 5 assists, 5 rebounds. You know, 8, 8, and 8. Mr. Triple Single.
triples. Yeah, there it is, triple single. I
Who?
tell you that points in the not the points, the rebounds and the assists.
Oh, the
If
and
they
one.
usually 8 and 9, they be all right.
Yeah. I told Cravante, Dre, Andrew Wiggins been one of the best players for the Warriors.
Oh, no doubt he is. I mean, and then you think about when LeBron had him kicked off the Cavaliers, and then he went to the Timberwolves, and how that
Not
didn't.
had him kicked off the Cavaliers.
I mean, he basically did. He was like, I ain't got time to be teaching this young buck, and then end up he should have maybe held on to the young buck because now look at him. But sometimes it also just depends. Like you may be in a bad situation, and then you go somewhere else, and then you flourish. I mean, we see that all the time in like the
All the time, yo.
NFL.
Hey, listen, man. Sometimes a change of scenery, a new voice, you know what I'm saying, it helps. Look at the Celtics.
That's
Mm-hmm.
right. I agree. Because
Hey, Dre, I know you weren't here last week, and I got the rest of the crew's thoughts. I gotta ask you, brother. I didn't get to ask you about going ham, Darvin Ham, your new coach of your Los Angeles Lakers, brother. I know you don't eat the swine, but you got some ham on the Lakers.
You know what? The players are excited, so I'm excited too. If they're excited and they think that this is a great opportunity for everybody, then let's see. I mean, he was in the NBA. He's been a coach on a winning team, so I think that experience, the combination of that experience, can help this Lakers organization. I'm not saying that they'll make the playoffs. I'm not saying that anything will be different from last year to this year. But what I'm saying is that they can possibly head in the right direction. Now they got the coach. Now they just need to go ahead and do some things with that roster. I still think that they need to make some changes with Russell Westbrook. I'm not saying that I'm not a fan of Russell Westbrook or that he's not a Hall of Fame player, but it just seems to not gel with this Los Angeles Lakers team. And the fan base was already giving him hell. So to me, I would say if you can move off of Russ, go ahead. Or like they think that they can, and maybe a new coach and some roster changes will help. But I just don't see that just because of the way the team is orchestrated. There's so many roster things that I would definitely do with that organization, well, with that team rather. If I was them, I'd rather it be like how Orlando was when they first had Dwight Howard, and you surround this team with shooters because I mean how the league is nowadays is shooting three ball, um, but that Lakers team is kind of like an old school team, so that's what they need. They need shooters, and they need somebody to defend. So like getting rid of somebody like a Caruso, it's it's not it wasn't good for the organization moving forward, but they know what they need
Caruso.
to do.
So you don't think they'll make the playoffs, or are you wait and see? Because I think Raj said he needs to see what the roster looks like.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a chance because we don't know what the roster looks like because the draft is coming up, free agency. So there's some things that still need to be done as far as the NBA before I can say yay or nay about the Lakers making the playoffs. But as of now, if you force my hand, I would tell you no.
Well, real quick, speaking of your Laker, LeBron James is a billionaire. Your
Mhm.
thoughts on LeBron, real quick,
Well,
being named a billion?
I know Uncle would love this. What the world do you have on, brother? Is that
What?
Oh, okay. I was like, I didn't know what that was. Um,
It's my pants and shirt, man.
I think Uncle Rod would appreciate this. I was watching a video for O'Shea Du Jackson,
That's right,
and
my boy.
he
Or
was
one of
talking.
them, anyway.
He was talking about collaboration and how important it is for brothers to do things collectively, such as what we're doing right here. But the fact that LeBron was able to do it with a team of black men and that they were able to accomplish this feat together, hats off to them. Hats off to LeBron, for doing it while being an athlete. I thought that Tiger Woods would have been the first one to do it as an active person, and I mean Tiger Woods has now join that club. But I mean, for LeBron to have to,
Well, Dre, we know why.
but I mean, yeah, we understand.
Cause
Circumstances,
tight, like, cause
Golf
tight.
clubs, anybody?
circumstances happen.
What happened? What happened, Raj?
Golf clubs, anybody?
Hey,
But I
listen,
mean,
brother. Listen.
but I mean, I'm just saying. I thought that it would have definitely have been um, Tiger first to do that. But I mean, like I said, I'm happy for LeBron James. I mean, I know the brother works hard and he does everything that he needs to do in order to put himself in this position. And LeBron said that there's more work that needs to be done because he wants to eventually own an NBA team. The rumor has it that he wants to do it in Vegas. He said that if he had to own one, it would be in Vegas. I thought he would want to try to own the Cleveland Cavaliers, but I mean, who knows? As long as LeBron can own an NBA team, I think that that's the next venue for him in his world of entertainment and sports that he's going upon.
Oh wow, they updated the stipulation for Roman Reigns and Riddle.
Oh Lord.
If Reigns wins, Riddle can never challenge for the title again as
Oh
long as Reigns is champion. How goofy.
yeah, they,
Oh,
they said that at the beginning of the show, and I'm like, we all know that he's not about to lose to Riddle. So
Hey, my boy. Tito's
Tito.
back, y'all.
Tito. Not
Not
What
Tito.
an
Tito
entrance.
Jackson.
What
Not
an
Tito
oh,
entrance.
Jackson.
I ain't
Oh,
going front. I
What
thought
an
I was thinking about
entrance.
the liquor Tito's.
Well, he does know
Oh
about some
no,
good
well
liquor.
he's a connoisseur of sorts.
What you
yes,
say,
he is.
Tito? Champagne for the pain? Champagne for the pain? Yes. But yes,
Champagne
Dre.
for the pain. I like that.
Real quick, another one real quick, Dre, for you. Before we get into the matter of fact, let's just get into the show. Let's get into the show.
So before we get into the show,
Hey, what's up? What's up? What's
hold
up?
on. What's your cousin name again?
What's up, Tito? Lamar
Yeah,
Bates, Mr.
there you
Bates.
go. There you go.
Him and Miss Carolyn Bates.
Yes.
The Bates
The
family,
Bates
man.
crew. The Bates crew.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, go ahead, Raj. My bad.
No. That's all I want. That's
Oh,
all.
okay.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay. And you know Mark.
Yeah, I got Mark.
Oh, that's what he says, man. Your only pain be champagne. There you go, Tito. Appreciate you, brother. Hey, Tito, share this to your friends, any Facebook groups you in. Help us get some subscribers on, brother. And Dre, he is an Aaron Rodgers fan. So he is a Green Bay Packers fan. I believe he lives in South Carolina, right, Tito? Let me know if I'm wrong. And he's a Rodgers fan. He says, "Get that boy some damn help."
I
Facts.
agree. I agree.
Yes. So shout out to you, Tito. Thank you. Tell your friends to tune in with us. Who you like tonight, Tito? We want to know
Tell
who
a
you like
friend to
tonight,
tell a
by the
friend.
way, too. Yes. Tell a friend. Tell a friend. What do you say? South Carolina. Yep. He is from South Carolina. Shout out
Hey,
to them.
South.
Yes. 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 Shout out to you, Tito. Appreciate you as always, brother. We'll be doing some Packers content if you want to hop on.
Antonio Freeman.
He's a free man. Oh man. Yes, yes, Tito. That's right. You're going with the right team, brother. Team light skin, baby. That's right.
hey,
That's right,
there you
brother.
go.
That's right.
There
That's
you go.
right. That's right.
Even though I
That's
got
right.
a little tan, I'm still there with y'all.
Yes, we will get to that in a second. But as I said, let's get to the Flex Zones, episode 346. As we're watching Game 5 of the NBA Finals here, Uncle Raj, Big Raj, what's up, brother? How you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good, man.
I
Fresh
bet.
bath?
I'm feeling clean, so fresh and
Yes.
so clean. If you get my drift, but
Fresh bath.
fresh bath. Watching the game. Hoping Golden State wins. Huge Laker fan. I don't want to see Boston go up one on the Lakers. I don't want to see it, but hopefully Golden State will come through tonight and we can, go to Game 6 and hopefully close them out in Boston. But who knows, man? We shall see.
Let the
That
people know how to
Mr.
keep up with it.
Bates is here.
Oh, you got
There
him
it
in
is.
there.
There
There he
it
is. There he is. What's up, brother? And let the people know how to keep up with us on social media. If they're watching this video, we got some people tuning in. So we appreciate you. Lamar, make sure you share this. Let everybody know we on YouTube exclusively tonight.
Yeah, we're on YouTube tonight.
Mhm.
Facebook is having some issues. They're being really goofy right now, but it's okay. YouTube is definitely where we're supposed to be at anyway. So it is what it is. So please, if you're new to the chat, if you enter in the chat, please share it to your friends. Let them know that we're here and we're reviewing Game 5 of the NBA Finals, and we're going to talk about some other topics as well. Talking about Lamar Jackson returning to the Ravens today and some other stuff. So please,
I beg of you.
strap,
Yes.
strap in
We
and
beg of you.
prepare for a ride.
Next man is the voice of the reason. Captain of the Goofy Ship. Senior producer. Commander. Cravante. AKA the Commandalorian. And we just did a video last week, brother. Dre hopped on as well.
Mhm.
Oh, yep. Sure did. God damn, I feel like my weeks are running into each other. I was like, damn, that was last week. It is Monday. Snap. But y'all already know what it is. Monday evenings, Monday nights, whatever you want to call it. Here with my brothers, we're in the man cave, the flex cave. I
Hey,
mean,
the flex.
we'll work on that. We'll work on that. I'm ready to get started. This is a interesting Monday. It's been some goofiness happening last week. I had to touch on some of it, but I may touch on it again. It was so goofy. I may touch on it again,
Bro,
but
if
I'm ready.
you got to get in that, you got to get in that commander's chat, man, that I put it in, man. They was going nuts, bro. I'm serious.
Well,
They was going nuts, man. A lot of people were like iffy on it. They was like, some people liked it, some people hated it, and some people was like, man, whatever. You know how you know how
that's
it is,
people.
man.
That's the people. That's people right there.
Well, this next man, he is the Flex Zone Messiah. He is. Hey, Miss Queen. Shout out to Miss Queen.
Hey, Miss
Appreciate
Hey,
the
Queen.
hey,
message
hey,
today.
hey.
He is fresh from international waters. Fresh from what did he do? Raj almost hurt his back. Did he have
Oh
a Coach
Bro,
K
Lord.
moment?
what were you doing, man?
Did he
You
have a
over
Coach
30.
K
Bro,
moment,
you're
man?
over 30. You ain't supposed to be doing stuff like that, man. Especially on if you can trip and fall, man, and that boat, man. We don't want you doing that. If you're gonna do that, make sure you're on some sturdy ground, all right? So you have a great balance. Don't do that again. Don't do that again. He was like, I was like, whoa. I was like, whoa. Help him. I was like, help him, help him.
Oh man. Oh, she likes the flex cave, by the way. She likes the flex cave.
There you go.
But this man is the Dominican disciple chief himself. That's
Dominican.
right. The straw that stirs the drink. The super producer. You can start your day with a cup of Dre each and every day on WEAA. And if you got karaoke skills, pull up on him and Dutty wine a little bit and sing your favorite songs. And he likes his women like he likes his liquor. He likes it dark. The man more phenomenal than AJ Styles. Going all night long, Mr. 25-8. Tell him take a ride on Space Mountain. LaAndre, Drizzy, Disciple Dre Melton, baby. What's up, my brother? Welcome back to the Flex Zone.
Hey man, thank you for that wonderful introduction as always. I'm glad to be back in the man cave with my brothers. Um, Uncle Raj, he was ready to get the belt on me because when that dark liquor's in your system, you start
Ain't
doing something.
no telling when I.
Just don't be like, hey, just don't be like Jeff Hardy.
That's wrong, but
I'm just
you know,
saying. I'm just
shout
saying.
out to you guys for doing that. And Byron, we were talking about you yesterday. Actually, me and Brittany, we were at my cousin's high school graduation. So shout out to my cousin for getting his high school diploma, and he's on his way to University of Maryland College Park. And we were talking about you, and they were talking about like when it's my time to graduate. And I was like, I said, there's only one person that can ever introduce me.
Well, I appreciate that, my brother. I'll make sure I'm there and doing what I do best. And shout out to all the graduates, the class of 2022 at all levels. It's an accomplishment. We celebrate you here on the Flex Zone podcast. But let's get to it. Episode 346. A lot to talk about. Halftime. So appropriately, we get started with our other topics. 5139. But Dre, you did a video earlier as we segue from one video to another about the two New York teams, both with 40 plus wins. I mean, the Yankees, Aaron Judge leads the league in home runs. The Mets, they got over 40 wins. Do you think it could be a situation where we have a all New York World Series again? Will it be for the first time since 2000? Was that 2000, 2001?
2000, yeah. And you know what? I was very hesitant about it. I'll admit at first because I just didn't believe in the Mets. Um, and I mean, this isn't bias. It's just that the Yankees have always at least been in contention for a World Series. They just have coming up short the past couple of years. But the Mets, just because of where they had been at over the past couple of years, I was like, the Mets ain't about to do nothing. I know they made these free agent moves, but they're panning out and they are balling. I'm shocked when you see that teams like the Dodgers, the Astros, the Padres, they're at they're close, but they're still not at 40 yet. So for the Yankees to have over 40 wins, and for the Mets to have those 40 wins, shout out to these two New York teams who are I mean, doing the damn thing. I was hesitant about the Yankees. I knew that they would be a playoff team, but I was just still hesitant about the pitching aspect because that's something that they've come up short on in the postseason. And then for the Mets, like I said, when you have a bunch of free agents like that, you just always wondering what more can be done. And right now, both teams are balling out, and we may get that Subway Series after all. We'll still have to see how the rest of the season pans out as they get closer and closer to the All Star break, which I'm very excited for. But it looks like it's a huge possibility right now. So we'll wait and see.
Any other thoughts on this, Cravante Raj, before I get to the goofy, I mean, leadoff topic for Dre? Because you know I got to go there.
Um,
Um,
oh, go ahead, Gravante. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say because Dre said it, that means it won't happen. Um, so
well,
I think it's pretty safe to bet against that. Um,
I didn't say it would. I just said it's a possibility.
you spoke into existence, that means it won't happen.
Oh,
Um, so, but I'm not surprised at the Mets because they honestly had the best pitcher in baseball last year. But unfortunately, he couldn't stay quite as healthy as they needed him to. And then they turned around and got our guy. They call him Mad Max now in New York. But he's dealing with injury as well. So it'll be very interesting to see how the Mets um close out the season and at 40 wins. We're so far away from closing out, but it'll be interesting to see how they are moving forward with their pitching and their team as a whole. But I tell you, if by some crazy chance they have Mad Max and Jacob DeGrom going into the playoffs, good luck scoring on them. Good luck scoring on them. Bullpen's not bad either, but good luck. They have two legit aces who could be aces anywhere else. You know what I'm saying? Like Mad Max and Jacob DeGrom are wild when healthy. But the Mets have also their bats have kind of waking up as well. So they got a good mixture going. With the Yankees, this is what Dre have always wanted the Yankees to be, even the years that they haven't been this. A great combination of hitting because we know they got the bats. You know what I'm saying? It's just that kind of how we was talking about in basketball, always going for the threes, and it's like if they either hit the big home run or they strike out. You know what I'm saying? But I think they're finding a nice balance now. And Garrett Cole's pretty good too on the pitching side of the game. And also Jordan Montgomery is pretty good too. So the Yankees are playing some good baseball right now. Will it sustain? That's yet to be determined. But they will be heavy favorites going into the playoffs if they keep this up.
Go ahead, Raj.
I was going to say, I really don't care about the Yankees or the Mets, but since Dre cares, hopefully one of those two teams are doing very well at the end of the season. Of course, I think the Yankees are going to probably win our division like they always do, but I mean, it's nice that the New York teams, for once, are actually playing very well because we already know about the Giants and the Jets and how they stunk for the last couple of years or last 5 years, I should say. But that is neither here nor there. So
You just care about the Orioles keep giving you those free pizzas, man.
Bro, they keep putting over 5 runs, man. I mean, it's beautiful, man. It's beautiful. I'm glad they're actually doing something.
He said it's beautiful.
Beautiful. Yeah. I got pizza today, by the way.
I just hope. I hope that they do something tomorrow, so that way I get that free pizza for my meatless day on Wednesdays.
Your meatless day? What?
Yeah, I don't.
Oh my god!
But that's hold up.
Oh my god!
What kind of meat would you put on your pizza though, Dre?
I just have cheese pizzas.
I know, but if you wanted meat, what kind of meat would you put on?
We're not doing this.
I don't eat any type of meat. It's either vegetarian or.
Dre, stop talking.
Well,
move on.
Quick story before we move on. Dre, you haven't heard this one yet, but I actually fed somebody some meat a couple weeks ago. Miss Queen, not Byron's Miss Queen, but the other Miss Queen.
Queen meal.
She wanted a piece of Roger's delicious steak from Jimmy Seafood, so I fed it to her
with the fork.
You shared your steak with somebody.
That's what I said.
With her,
he shared his meat, and she said it was fit for a queen. It met the requirements.
This is facts.
I was on the live stream. I watched it happen.
Yes, Tiffany. Meatless Wednesdays.
So, are you becoming a vegetarian or a vegan?
Eventually, I'm going to be pescatarian. So I do a meatless day and I do a seafood day.
Oh,
You know, we gotta just do a vlog following Dre around. I think that'll get us some subscribers, man. We learn something new every time.
Yeah, you could be the new Anton. You could just have a vlog and you can just
just do it on the Flex Zone. Just do your day to day.
Your day to day. Yeah, it would be dope.
People would like that, man. Yes, it would be enjoyable.
Tiffany is cracking up over this.
Yes, he did feed the queen his meat, and it was fit for a queen. Not like that screwy queen over in England.
Her. You make sure you feed Tiffany some meat, all right? You make sure you feed Tiffany some meat, all right? You take her to Jimmy's and you get her a nice steak, bro.
Oh boy.
He left.
Oh Lord. But
I'm on the wrong podcast too, obviously.
Dre, over the weekend, the member of your team, the money team, Your boy, the guy you call a GOAT in the world of boxing, Floyd Money Mayweather, was inducted into the Boxing Hall of Fame, brother. How you feeling about that?
I'm excited for my man's. I mean, Floyd Money Mayweather, of course, is a first ballot Hall of Famer, no doubt. I always say TMT, TBE all day. That means the money team, the best ever. To me, the greatest boxer I've ever seen, the greatest boxer to me of all time. I think that he is better than anybody I've ever seen in the sport of boxing. I know that sometimes we want to categorize them into different weight classes, but it doesn't matter the weight class. It doesn't matter the opponent. Floyd Money Mayweather will knock them all down. There's a reason that man is 50-0. There's a reason that they call him Pretty Boy Floyd. Money Mayweather. And, it was beautiful to see that he was getting choked up because the sport of boxing has meant this much to this man and everything that he has given to the sport of boxing, being a trailblazer and making ways for people such as Tank right now, who's doing the damn thing, represent Baltimore, be more stand up. Uh, I mean, for what Floyd Mayweather has meant to the sport of boxing, this is a well deserved honor for this man. Red carpet treatment, the galore for what he's been able to do for other boxers and make a way for them. Like I said, moving forward, I think the sport of boxing is honestly in a better state because of this man.
Raj, I gotta get your thoughts on that as well. He's in the Hall of Fame.
bro. And I'm so excited for him. I wish that they would have promoted this a little bit more so we could,
Exactly.
so we can know. But I mean, the picture, well, not the picture, but the video I saw of him choked up at the podium and Layla Ali having to come over there and console him. I thought that was very telling, man. I mean, this man has been in boxing since he was before he was even born, honestly, because his father was in it, his uncle was in it, and they were pretty good boxers, and they helped mold and shape him to the guy that he is today. If it wasn't for them, he wouldn't be who he was, honestly. And he took the sport seriously. He always trained very hard for every fight. He knew that he had to develop a defense so he wouldn't get hit as much. He was very smart outside the ring. He got with some of the best promoters after leaving Bob Arum, and he pretty much showed you how you can become almost a billionaire just off of boxing alone. I mean, this guy has done everything for boxing. I mean, he might be the first boxer to make as much money as he made, because I mean, I didn't see Ali making that as much money. I didn't see Tyson. Well, Tyson made a lot of money too, but he blew a lot of his money as well. But other than that, man, I mean, Money Mayweather is a definite household name. Everybody knows who Floyd Mayweather is, so he is well deserved. He fought everybody that he was supposed to fight. He made sure that the opponents that he fought was is when he wanted to fight them. Not he didn't get pressure into fighting anybody when he didn't want to fight them. And he did everything. I mean, and and to this day he can still go out there and put on an exhibition, and everybody would watch, buy his pay per views and still watch him go out there and fight. So it's an amazing, it's an honor, to see him go up there and deserve everything that he got. I've enjoyed watching him over his entire career. I thought he was an amazing boxer, and it sucks that that he's retired. Well, it sucks that he's no longer super active like that. But nobody deserved the honor. Nobody deserved the honor like he has deserved it, because he's put everything that he's had into the sport, and the sport honored him the way that they're supposed to.
Well,
Cravante, I know you've called Floyd goofy at times, but gotta be happy for him to finally get this honor.
Oh yeah, no doubt. One one thing you can, and I think we can all admire from Floyd, is that he's a hell of a businessman. Like he got the game. He's one of the few people I've seen in a profession that has that profession figured out. Like down to who he fights, when he fights them, and pay-per-view tickets, money, like got it completely figured out and been doing it for a long time, like a very, very long time. I kind of think of him like maybe not in the exact sense, but similar because similar to Kobe, he kind of had two separate careers. He had Pretty Boy Floyd in the beginning, where he was young, immature, and it was all about looking good. And then he matured and became all about became about the money, about his business. And he showed that he showed that outside the ring, and he showed that most importantly inside the ring. And this was an honor that was going to happen. It's just some guys, like, yo, one day he's going to be in there, and his record speaks for itself. Despite how he got it, that doesn't matter. Um, it's nothing to sneeze at, despite the last one being whatever, but a nice round number along with another round number. It's nothing to sneeze at, and it's honorable. Is honorable to a certain extent. Now, I think now for Dre, I do think it does matter the weight class, but nonetheless, he is what he is. Um, and I can't be nothing but happy for him. And I'm just waiting for 50 Cent right now. I'm waiting for 50 Cent to comment on this because I'm waiting for King Petty, man. Because we all know Floyd's shortcomings, but boxing ain't one of them, right?
And neither is making money. Make sure you guys let us know what you think about Floyd getting into the Hall of Fame. Definitely, like Rod said, would love to see it promoted a little more because I really didn't know about it until today. But please jab that like button and subscribe. Knock out that subscribe button if you're watching. Appreciate everybody here tonight as the second half of the Warriors and Celtics are getting ready to tip as they love those commercials. But Raj, we got some big news today. He is here. Not Omar. Lamar is coming. And he's back in Baltimore, baby. Smiling in the pictures, taking those poses, had on his jersey today, making social media videos. He's going to be on the practice field this week. He's going to speak to the media on Thursday. And it just seems like all the worry and angst in Raven Nation can be put to bed. No, he doesn't have a contract yet, but it looks like they're headed in the right direction. And Lamar will be our quarterback this coming season for sure.
I mean, I had no doubt that he was going to show up, man. I'm not. That's not what I'm really worried about. I'm worried about. It's not even Lamar. Honestly, it's just our owner. I'm worried about him. He's gonna have to get on board, man. I mean, I understand he was upset about Cleveland giving Deshaun Watson all that money because Deshaun Watson really didn't earn it or deserve it. But at this point, man, you're gonna have to match it. If you want Lamar Jackson, I think you're gonna have to match that offer. And I don't think there's no way you can get around that unless Lamar has a completely terrible year or something stupid happens. But other than that, I don't think that's happening. I think Lamar's gonna ball out. And I think he's gonna show you that of course that he's gonna get the 200 plus million that he's gonna get. But that's the only worry that I have really is it's just Steve Bisciotti and him being somewhat I can't say he's cheap, but somewhat he probably wants to be a little bit frugal because Lamar Jackson, he's always quote unquote injury prone or whatever, or he has a chance of getting hurt because he's running outside the pocket a lot. But yeah, man, I knew Lamar was with Jackson would be back. I'm very excited, this upcoming season. Hopefully, Lamar can, make these wide receivers into legitimate great wide receivers or just good enough. I mean, I think that his top wide receiver, Rashad Bateman, is going to be a stud. I think that brother's going to ball out this year. But hopefully Devin Duvernay and James Prochet can step their game up as well because they definitely going to be needed. And hopefully Greg Roman can figure out some, passing routes for this offense and allow T Martin and what's the other coach, Byron?
Um,
T Martin is the other there's another wide receivers coach. Hopefully they can help in that aspect as well. You got to change something. You got to change something, man, because we cannot have a situation where another wide receiver is leaving us in the offseason because they don't like this game. All right. Now I understand Hollywood, was a bit goofy for what he did, but there's a lot of players that have left because they didn't like what we were running. So yeah, man. I'm glad Lamar Jackson's back.
Keith
I do.
Williams, that's the name.
Keith Williams, right? Okay. I'm glad Lamar Jackson's back. I'm glad that this train is about to get rolling, and I think we can do some big things, man. But hopefully he just stays focused. Hopefully there's nothing goofy going on between him and the organization throughout the season. Allow Lamar to do what he does, man. And at the end of the season, please show him the bag, man. Don't be goofy. Don't allow that man to leave out of the facility. You show him that you love him. All right. I want this brother to stay. I don't want him to leave like Hollywood. I don't want him to leave like Orlando Brown or Hayden Hurst. I want him to stay a Raven. So do what you got to do. Get this brother signed and show him that you love him.
And real quick, Ravante, Celtics making a third quarter run. So how about your third quarter bet?
Oh boy.
And what you think about Lamar showing up to mandatory OTAs?
First of all, I love that the Celtics are scoring first because I just know the Warriors are going to come to play in the third quarter. This is their quarter. It's usually the Celtics. The Celtics are usually the reason why my third quarter bet does not hit. But great start, Celtics. Please keep it up. Warriors, wake up, and we'll be on our way to hopefully 55 points in the third quarter. So Lamar Jackson, I was not concerned one bit that he would eventually come to he will eventually make his way to Owens Mills for OTAs. It wasn't a doubt in my mind. It's a lot of goofy things going on with his contract. I'm hearing stuff like, oh, he gonna do a year by year, which I don't believe because I think that's stupid in a game like football. But I will say this: I completely agree with Roger. Pay this man as soon as possible because the longer you wait, the more expensive he gets. Okay, because let him have a phenomenal season and the Ravens make it to the AFC Championship. Let that happen, and he is going to put the bank in his name. Put the whole bank in his name. At that point, it's gonna be LJ Bank Stadium. That's what it's gonna be. So I do kind of hear that it is Lamar's choice to
What's up,
not.
Mark?
What's up, Mark?
Mark,
Yo,
there he is. There he is.
I do hear that it is Lamar's choice, however, to not really do talks. And we all know him not having a official agent is making this kind of that weird seesaw thing that superstars and organizations go through. But he's back. I think we all knew what was going to happen. We know we have fanatics. We all have fans who are going to overreact to, oh my God, Lamar's not blah 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 blah. He's going to come. Just as long as he's healthy, that's all that matters. Pretty much. As long as he's healthy, Baltimore Ravens got a chance in every game they play.
So
Dre,
totally
you
agree. I
you
mean,
advocated for this man to get 50 million. Looks like he's going to deserve it that much.
oh yeah. I mean, for the short span that he's been in the NFL to be a unanimous MVP, taking the Baltimore Ravens every year that he's been healthy into the playoffs, winning a playoff game, yes, I say pay the man. But like you guys were saying about our owner Steve Brashadi, be careful. You've already been down this road before with Joe Flacco when he
Flacco.
when he turned around. Oh no, that was a fluke year. But
Stop.
I give him that credit. Joe Flacco is a Super Bowl winning quarterback, and he did take the Baltimore Ravens to a Super Bowl, bet on himself, and got the bag. So you never know what could happen with this Baltimore Ravens team with Lamar Jackson moving forward. So I'm happy that he's back at OTAs, and we shall see. But I mean, in the meantime, pay the man. You see people like Josh Allen who are being paid. You see Dak Prescott got broke off. You see what these wide receivers are doing in these other positions. I mean, you saw Aaron Rodgers get broke off. So I mean, the quarterbacks, people are getting broke off in the NFL. And Lamar Jackson, you've earned yourself the biggest piece of the pie.
Well, Mark had an interesting question, and anybody can hop in on this about athletes not having agents. I think Lamar, I believe Bobby Wagner doesn't have an agent either. Some others, just throwing names out there.
I don't think Richard Sherman had one either.
No, he
Okay.
didn't. Richard didn't when he signed that contract with San Francisco.
Yeah, yeah. Um, well, number one, I feel like only athletes of a caliber of Lamar Jackson have the leverage to speak on their own behalf. Um, this is a wild business. It's not just the X's and O's. This is a legit business like anything else. And I think those who do their own research and able to absorb information and also regurgitate it, because that's a lot of paperwork. I mean, it's not just about the money, because I'm sure the money's in bold, but that's a lot of paperwork. You usually have somebody else that can take a look at that, and I think it takes a very smart and intelligent man to be able to look over his own stuff and again bet on himself, but in a different way. But I have no feeling in general. I just feel like you need a lot of leverage to be able to do that successfully.
I mean, honestly, well said. Athletes not having agents. I think that might kind of be the wave, but it depends. Some people are able to do it. Some people aren't able to do it. So you just gotta it just gotta be for certain athletes. The only thing I wouldn't like is that they said Lamar's mom is his agent. That part I don't care for. But if you kind of take like the LeBron James route, where you have a trusted circle around you of people that are kind of homegrown with you, then more power to you. And then it cuts out some sleaziness. It cuts out some having to talk to this person and trust this person with your money, as opposed to somebody you can really trust and to do the right deals for you. So we shall see what happens. But I'm forever grateful to have my man Action Jackson back in the OTAs.
I'm scared, man, because I'm not gonna say his mom is gonna be a bad agent, but I just don't want her. I mean, we already saw what happened when Hollywood left, how emotional Lamar got, and how he was teary eyed and all this other foolishness on Twitter. I just don't want. I don't want him to make an emotional decision, just in case Bashotti, turns him down. I don't want him to be like, "Well, I ain't gonna come in anyway." Nah, bro.
He is young. We do
I,
forget
I
that
I
sometimes.
understand, but we gotta be smart, man. We Lamar. We gotta be smart, bro. Don't make an emotional decision. You make a logical one. All right, don't. This is the NFL. Things can happen. Things might be said that might not be true. You know how people like to get in other people's ears and stuff. So we gotta make sure that we handle our business the correct way. So don't make an emotional decision. That's all I'm saying.
God damn it, Warriors, pick it up.
Nah, he getting picked up right now. My God, Jason Tatum is going crazy in this third quarter.
He must have touched that Kobe armband again, Raj.
Oh God, why they have to touch
He,
that, man?
he wore it in the Miami series.
Uh, he's a he's bringing out his inner Kobe right now.
Well, let's talk a little bit about Game Five. We're in the third quarter currently. Dre, we didn't talk to you last stream, and for those who just joined us, what are your thoughts on the series so far, and what are you looking forward to seeing as you see Boston making a comeback?
Thus far, I think that this has been a very entertaining NBA Finals. I like it that there's been some unpredictability about this because we didn't see the Boston Celtics winning Game One. That was a total shocker, especially because the Warriors have been given that they've been dragging them for 3 quarters, and then the fourth quarter comes, and then boom. You like, is this the Golden State Warriors or is this the Boston Celtics? So we're happy about the games and the unpredictability about it. Last game because it was like Boston was going to win it, and then the Warriors ended up pulling it out. So there's no, I feel like there's no definitive answer, but I do feel that uh, would I be that I am very happy with how the finals have gone, with the future of the league, and I think that I'm still going to stick with the Warriors in six, but I could see people saying that, hey, this might go seven, which it very well might, but we shall see from there. I think that also the Warriors, it shows that, hey, we if they can pull off this championship, that we are still the kings of the mountain, and in order to be the man, you have to beat the man. And when they're all together and they're thriving, who I don't know who's stopping the Golden State Warriors this year because they've been the favorites and they should continue to be the favorites.
Raj, real quick, let the people know how to keep up with us on social media for those in here and your thoughts so far.
If you just joining us, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't before. Share it to a friend or two. We're only on YouTube today, and I think Twitter. Facebook is acting kind of goofy, so please do us that wonderful favor and share it for us, please. But yes, about the NBA Finals, I expected a very close Game 5. It's a tie game right now. Um,
Not anymore.
well, not anymore, but yeah, I expected a close finals, man. And right now, Boston is doing what I thought they could do. Really, I figured that they was gonna make this a complete game. And right now, I'm really afraid because I don't want them to win. But I said it before, man. Going from the All Star game until now, I said this is probably the hottest team in the NBA. I figured that this team can make a run and to the NBA Finals, or at least get to the conference finals and win. But yeah, man, they this Jason Tatum and Jalen Brown have finally figured out how to play together with Marcus Smart. I think they are really gelling well. They are playing extremely great basketball. Robert Williams is an X factor for them because he's like the Draymond Green of their team. He can pretty much do it all besides shoot threes. Al Horford still got a lot of juice left, can hit threes as well. This is a complete basketball team, and they play great defense. And it doesn't matter how many points they're down, they always have a chance to win. So right now, Boston is doing what they're supposed to do. They're dominating in the third quarter. They're actually taking the third quarter away from the Golden State Warriors right now, and it
19
might
to 4, Cravante,
it might
from what
get
I get.
ugly. This is giving me Game 1 vibes, and you remember what happened in Game 1 when they went to Golden State and they just straight took it from them. So so yeah, man. Game 5 is very close still. Golden State got to wake up, man. They're gonna have to wake up if they want to win this game. But this is going the way I thought it was gonna go. I thought it was gonna be close to begin with, and yeah, this is what basketball is all about, especially when you have two really great. Well, you have a great offensive team in Golden State. You have a great defensive team in Boston. So yeah, man, this is what they wanted. This is what the great ratings is going to show us, and I'm very happy to see this.
Yeah, Steph Curry is kind of quiet tonight.
Yeah.
19 to 4 in the third quarter for Boston.
Hold up, but before you say anything else, do you think his mother and father are there?
I hope not.
I mean, I was that. I'm pretty
I
sure
hope.
Cavante will speak more of that on that later, but I'll say it right now. That was extremely goofy and unnecessary.
Leave them good people alone.
Good people, my ass. You could have stayed at home. Stay at home. Don't bring that heat over here. All right, all that foolishness, all that. I'm going to steal this person's wife, and I'm gonna steal this person's husband. We don't need to see that. All right, we don't. For that love
Just
and hip
messy.
hop.
It's just messy.
Cravante, you look stressed over there, brother.
First of all, Warriors, what the hell? Wake the fuck up! God damn, that's the only thing Roger was talking. I'm just like, yo, they only got 4 points. What the hell? Like, come on, this is y'all quarter. Boston put up 19. I would have won the bet by now if the Warriors would have came like they came in all the other third quarters. Boston might mess around and get 35. Then I will only need 20 for the Warriors. But this series has been the definition of back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, which means it probably is going to go 7 because nobody's won back to back. And and once one team wins, the other team responds. I don't know. This may take 7 games, and then whoever wins the 7th game, it happens to be whoever wins it. But I think it's also interesting to see who else steps up. I'm always of all championship teams and the championship matchups, I'm always looking at the guys behind the superstars, the role players. Who steps up? Who's gonna make a name? Who's gonna make a name for themselves as the key guy, the X factors? I mean, how many guys have won Finals MVP and they're not superstars? I'm looking at those guys. I'm looking at guys like I'm looking at guys like Wiggins, Smart, Robin Williams, Jordan Poole, who has not had a pool party. He hasn't had many pool parties in this series, and folks are looking for you right now. We should send a search team for Jordan Poole because he has not been showing up. But this is the definition of back and forth, and I think the way the series is going, it's only right that the series finishes in 7 at the new Chase Center because they got to get that money. They newly opened, so what I'm saying, they gotta get that money right. This is all overtime money right now. This is all time and a half right here. This double time money right here. So they look like they're gonna get it.
Yeah, 63-59
Run
currently
it
leading.
up! Run it up!
Warriors have
Wow.
gone
God damn
ice
it! Run it
cold.
up!
Yes, that is his I'm about to lose my bet face. Tiffany said, "That's just you about to lose your bet face, man."
Yeah, man.
I'm about to lose my
Man.
money face.
God damn it!
Yes, that too.
That is a foul.
Oh man.
Right.
Cravante, you want to do your goofies now, or you want to keep on seeing how this third quarter plays out?
Yeah, I get into it now, and that's why I took my background off because I can't see
Okay.
my cards when I have my virtual background on.
Okay.
So Raj alluded to one of them. I have 2, and so I'm gonna get into my first one now. But first things first, welcome to Goofies of the Week, sponsored by the Flex Zone. Appreciate you guys for giving me a little bit of time to let me tell the world, America, what I thought was goofy. And there was a lot to pick from. So, but I narrowed it down to 2 for the sake of time. The first one I sent to Byron. I didn't send to the group. I think I just sent it to Byron. And it was some comments that were I'm sorry. 2 cards here. That was the whole point of me getting off the virtual background. 2 cards here. I have Low Love Goofy, Jet Green, and Hollow Goofy, Falcon Red. Low Love Goofy, funny, haha, kiki. Usually, hopefully, it doesn't get much gets much worse than that. On Hollow Goofy, we need to sit down and talk. We need to have a meeting. Somebody has some explaining to do. We got to find a way to get out of this mess. So let's get into it. There's some comments by a certain wide receiver that had gotten broke off this offseason in surprising fashion. He had some comments in regards to his old quarterback and his new quarterback. That's right, guys. Tyreek Hill, newly acquired wide receiver from Kansas City to Miami Dolphins. He had some comments that I thought was very goofy. I don't know if you guys heard, but if you did or didn't, I'm gonna tell you. So we all know Tyreek Hill, also known as the Cheetah, what he has meant to the Kansas City Chiefs and the NFL as a whole, and kind of resetting the market for wide receivers in a sense. Getting a record 4-year, 120 fines on his way to Miami. Surprisingly, leaving Kansas City after so much success. I mean, 2 Super Bowl appearances, 1 championship, countless AFC championships, and he just left. But side note, I did say when it happened that there's more to the story, and I think it's slowly but surely starting to come out. Like any other receiver, any other great receiver, they want the ball, right? That's their moneymaker. That's how they get new contracts. That's how they keep a job. They want the ball, and it seems to be that he doesn't think he was getting the ball enough in Kansas City, believe it or not, despite the wild number of targets he was getting. Angie, what's up, baby?
Hey, what's up, Angie?
It's been a while, girl. But Hill is obviously participating in OTAs like everybody else in the NFL. And he has just been raving about the guy to my left, but his right. He's raving about this guy. He's raving about this guy, guys. Like a lot. Like kind of to the point where I just don't believe him. Not that I didn't not believe him before, because I didn't believe him before, but because I know personally. But now it's like I really don't believe you now. So he was on It Needed to Be Said podcast, and they were asking him basically, I guess, like in a sense, like comparing his previous quarterback with his current quarterback, which I think is absurd. They shouldn't be brought up in the same breath or in the same thought. But he goes on to say, and I quote, "As far as accuracy wise, I'm going with Tua all day." I'll say it one more time. As far as accuracy wise, I'm going with Tua all day, Hill said on his It Need to Be Said podcast. I quote again, "I want, in parentheses, the ball to be right in the breadbasket, just like I did in the Buffalo Bills game, and take it 70. And the rest is history." Oh my gosh. What?
It'll be all right, fam. It'll be all right.
What? What? Like, wait. Are we in the Twilight Zone? Are we in an alternate universe? Byron, help. Like, are we? Is he? Dre, no. You know we love Miami. We love some Miami. But what is he drinking on down there? Because he left the barbecue for the beach and the drinks and the other things that go on in Miami. And I think he's lost his mind. Like, have you not seen any Miami games? Have you not seen him play? He must have seen him. The last thing he must have seen of Tua was him in Alabama. That had to be. That had to be the last thing you seen in Alabama when they benched Jalen Hurts and he threw that touchdown and won the national championship. That was the last thing. That was the last thing Tyreek Hill must have seen of Tua. Does he know Tua can throw over 15 yards? Does he know that? Byron, help, baby.
Well,
Does he know?
He's not the best deep thrower.
Does he know? And Tyreek Hill, if I'm not mistaken, runs like a 4.2 something, 4.2, 4.3.
3.9.
So
3.8.
So usually, from what we've seen of Tyreek Hill, he started off his career as a returner.
Mm-hmm.
He wants the ball deep. He just talked about the Buffalo Bills game where he took it 70. Now he didn't take it. He didn't catch the ball 70 yards down the field. He caught it short and took it the rest of the way. But
oh wow,
he likes the deep passes. How is he going to ever get deep passes from Tua Tagovailoa with his not so cannon of an arm? What accuracy? What I'm lost, guys. I'm trying to figure out what accuracy is he talking about. There was not one game I've seen from the Miami Dolphins at Tua Tagovailoa that was like, damn. If Tyreek Hill was on this team, that he'd be over the top. I've never said that, never thought that. Hey, Mom. I never thought that, and I never said that. It's never even crossed my mind because it's absurd. It's absolutely absurd, and I think he knows. I think he knows it. He somehow, some way. I think he's trying to get Tua paid, guys. I think that's it. He's trying to get Tua Tagovailoa paid, obviously, because now you know what he did. He put a bunch of pressure on Tua now, a bunch of pressure, and you know what I think is going to happen? He's going to fail.
Mess up.
He's going to fail, and Tyreek Hill's going to have to eat all these words, these goofy words that he's talking in June. And I'm sure he's not done, but I just think it's absurd to even think you can compare Tua that you never even caught passes from in a real game versus the guy you won a championship with. I think it's absurd. But I'm sure this will be developing. This isn't the last we will hear of this. I think it's hollow goofy just for the names we're using in this sense, but it's kind of funny. So I'm gonna give it low level. I'm gonna give it the green. I'm gonna give it the low level because there's gonna be a development story and there's more that's gonna come of this. And this is, I think it's a joke how much is coming out of the Miami Dolphins camp that Tua Tagovailoa is all of a sudden this great big thing. And honestly, the same thing I'm hearing from Trey Lance in San Francisco, but that's neither here nor there.
Oh.
So anyway, that's one. But goddamn it, Raj. Goddamn it, Raj. This is the one. This is the one right here. This is the one right here. For those of y'all,
category.
for those of y'all that have been under a rock and not paying attention to basketball in the NBA Finals, Steph Curry might have just had the best game of his career, for damn sure, finals career, in Game 4, in a pretty much must-win fashion, and he was a superstar. He was what he's been in the past 8 years, and he had his heroics, and he helped propel the Golden State Warriors in a much-needed Game 4 victory in Boston. But you want to know what overshadowed all of that? Huh? Do you guys want to know what overshadowed all of that? The greatness, and remember, I'm talking about the greatness of Steph Curry. The greatness of Steph Curry. You want to know what overshadowed it?
Oh, wait a minute. It's coming by. I mean, it's coming with Vontae. It's coming.
I'm going to juice it some more. Stephen Curry, the greatest basketball, the greatest shooter of all time. Overshadowed by this. Overshadowed by his damn daddy and that white woman right there. Get closer. Can you get closer? Can you get closer? Can we zoom in some more? If we can't, it's okay. Y'all see that white woman? Oh, it's closer. You see that white woman right there? That's what took over Game 4. That's what took over Game 4. Dell Curry, yes, that is Stephen Curry's father, who's also a former NBA player and a former marksman in his own right from the three-point range. But you see that woman he's with? I don't know who she is either. But that doesn't matter, is that he brought her along to watch his boy play some basketball. and that took precedence over everything. Over everything. Dale Curry brought this white woman to the Boston Garden to watch his boy go off. And you know what also went off? Twitter, social media, Instagram, Facebook. Who is that woman Dale Curry's with? Messing up Wardell's heroics. For those of y'all don't know, that's Steph Curry's real name. But for those of y'all that don't know. But he brought this woman and everything stopped. Everything just stopped. And it was all about Dale Curry and this white woman. Can we get a name? I mean, that's not what her name is. I'm still gonna call her that. But you want to know what's even closer? What's even more goofy? Word on the street is she is the ex-wife of another white gentleman who is dating Steph Curry's mom. Steph Curry's mom is with her ex-husband. Guys, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? I'm here to watch basketball. I'm here to analyze the game basketball. And we talk about these white people infiltrating the game through the greatest shooter we've ever seen, parents. What are we doing, guys? What are we doing? Please. What are we doing, guys? Please, somebody help Byron. Where you at, baby? What are we doing?
I'm I'm here just trying to get the name for you. Give me 1 second.
My man. What are we doing, guys? These people,
Oh,
these people.
Tiffany's on it.
Word, Miss
Tiffany Smith. Hold on me.
You sure,
Nikki.
you sure
Is
it's
that
not
Nikki?
Nikki White? That's sure that's not what it is.
Nikki White. Oh, it's Nikki Smith. Sorry. It will only be appropriate that her last name would be White or Whitehead or something like that. But I think this is fascinating. This is so fascinating, guys. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. This is so fascinating that we saw some real heroics. This is the NBA Finals. Like, there's no more basketball after a week from today. There's gonna be no more basketball. And we
Don't remind me.
and this is how we're gonna leave. This is how we leave in the NBA Finals, y'all. Dale Curry with this white Nikki Smith. This is what we're doing.
Leave them be.
Now, I'm not mad at the hustle. I'm not mad at the player. I'm not even mad at the game. Okay? One thing I don't like is that this is getting so much goddamn attention. I'm seeing Dr. Umar all over the place. Dr. Umar memes.
Hey, he had an incident last week.
Which is also interesting. Also very interesting. He was with a woman of the caucus variety as well. He was as well. He cleaned it up. He cleaned it up with the help of her, because otherwise, we wouldn't have believed him properly. But she helped him clean it up. But it is what it is. I think it's just funny how these good people infiltrate and take over. I hate it. I hate that we're talking about this, and this is a basketball program known as the Flex Zone Podcast. But we're talking about this Nikki Smith.
Well, Cravante, according to those in the know, obviously Dell and Sonia were married for 33 years.
30 of them things.
Sonia was accused of cheating on Dell with her new boyfriend, former NFL tight end Steven Johnson, and Dell was spotted with his new girlfriend, Johnson's former wife, Nikki Smith. So there you go.
Boom. What are we doing, y'all?
At least they kept it all in the family.
Wow.
Raj Wild, but it's giving swinger vibes, but you know, not getting into their business. I'm just saying I hate how much attention this is getting, but nobody said something to Sonya. No, nobody said nothing to Sonya when she was with that white gentleman. But because Dale, a black brother, was with this white woman, all hell breaks loose. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. I
I
hate
hate
it.
it here.
I hate it that I spent so much time on this because it's irking my soul. But I'm cool. I'm gonna cool off. I'm gonna leave this white woman alone. I'm gonna leave that white gentleman alone, and I'm gonna leave Stephen Curry's parents alone.
Hey, I just got one thing to say before you end your diatribe. My brother Kevin Samuels was right. Sometimes you got to go over to the other side
Ah!
to be happy.
Ah! So wait. So one more thing before I close out. I think Dale Curry did this to be petty. I don't even think he probably even really gonna date her for real. I just feel like he was doing this to be petty.
He's P Diddying her.
Probably. I think he just did it to be petty. Neither here nor there. I don't know. I don't have no inside sources. I'm just saying your ex-wife goes with a white gentleman. You just happen to partake in his ex-wife. Kind of weird to me, but whatever. That's their business. And also, Byron, word on the street is he was a family friend.
Oh boy, of course.
So Thanksgiving dinner's finna be weird, guys. It's gonna be beyond weird. Christmas dinner, they want to split. They want to split time. They gonna have to split time because it's gonna be too much for the end of the year. Matter of fact, Steph Curry's like, I don't even care. I'm gonna be playing on Christmas Day probably. But those are my those are my those are my goofies of the week. Um, we have the low level goofy of Tyreek Hill and his very very good. Matter of fact, Miami Dolphin green. I guess it's more of a teal, but whatever. Teal green, whatever. Um, Tyreek Hill and his very goofy comments comparing Tua to Patrick Mahomes boy. Is very very goofy of him. And of course, Stephen Curry's parents are just wilding. I'm not even going to put it's not about Dale and this white woman. It's about Stephen Curry having an outstanding NBA Finals, which the people said that he has never had, and it being overshadowed, or should I say, overlighted, because they're white, so overshadowed would be dark, but over white. I'm doing too much. I'm doing too much. But it's taken over his greatness. High level goofy.
Dre, you look unimpressed.
High level goofy.
He
Dre's
knows how to
fighting
give it a
bleak.
side this entire time. I've been just like, oh, let these people live their lives. We've seen in this entertainment business, people have done some other goofiness, so that'll be great.
Hey, listen, baby. I ain't mad at the player nor the game. My issue is it's a thing. They not letting them be great. I wouldn't have to talk about this if it wasn't for them people. But it is what it is. Y'all know my line. There's a thin line between goofy and great, and all these good people I mentioned are on the wrong end of it. Got to do better, guys. Got to do better.
Karante, is it okay if I take the white woman down and put up the finals stuff?
Please take her down. Take her
Okay,
down.
all
Put
I
the,
take her down.
just had to get permission.
You gotta take it down.
hey,
Wanna take it down.
hey!
I think
Ain't
Dell did
nobody
that
say all
after the
that.
game. I think Dell did that last Friday night. Speaking of which, Cavante, the third quarter is over. It is fourth quarter now. I'll get your
Oof.
opinion on it. 82-74.
What was the third quarter score? What was the third quarter numbers?
Third quarter numbers was Boston 35, Golden State 24. I think we hit it.
Boom! Let's go! Let's go!
You can thank Mr. Poole for that as well because he helped you get that.
I was just talking about it. We sent the search party, didn't we? And they found it quickly.
Yes, yeah, he's at the free throw line right now.
Well, all right, come
And
on.
he hit a buzzer beater. Hit a buzzer beater at the 3 at the end of the third quarter as well.
Again. So okay, so technically I didn't need that 3, but it helps because they had 56. So 35 plus 24 is.
I think he hit the 3 before that too, though. So he had like 2 threes.
I take every bit of it. We had 59 and the bet was over 54. Bang, bang, bang. Let's do it. The third quarter has hit 4 of the 5 games in this series.
Ooh.
Right now, look like Boston is falling apart.
Hey, Byron, Drake. I don't think you were on. You may have been on, but I was saying, the longer the series goes on, I believe it favors the more experienced team.
Woo, Mr. Poole is playing.
I agree. I
his
totally
ass
agree.
off right now.
Yeah, he is.
Steph is still on the bench, by the way. Steph been on the bench the whole fourth quarter.
Hey, perfect.
They don't need him yet. They said take us home.
Dre, how you feeling over there?
I feel all right. I mean, look, another one that's close. Excuse me, but I still got faith in the champion Golden State Warriors.
That was terrible, Looney. What the hell was that? Uh-oh. Yeah,
the Warriors been on fire.
Oh boy! Wow. So the fourth quarter is their quarter in this game. Looks like.
Yeah.
Here comes Steph now. Steph about to get out of there. Out his towel.
Thank you, Boston Celtics, for your great third quarter. I needed every bit of it.
And he went
35 and a quarter. I love it.
True foul.
Yeah, I think Boston has shot their wad, as a certain person would say.
Oh no!
Is he still alive?
I don't know what the fuck he's doing. I don't know what he's doing.
I just was asking, man. I just had to ask, brother.
I don't know. I'm being. I don't know what he's doing.
Is he okay?
The last time I talked to him was last Monday, and that was early in the morning.
Right.
Other than that, he's been like his good brother on the other chat. Been ghost, literally.
No world.
I understand, my brother. We got a timeout by Golden State. Well, Dre, next week, any particular topics we're going to touch on, brother?
Look, even with a lead like this, you don't want to say that it's safe, because we've seen people have leads and then it disappears. But I keep telling you, I'm still. I figured eventually Boston has to lose back-to-back games in the playoffs, and I just figured this was the best opportunity for them to do so.
And we just got a new subscriber on the YouTube, I think. So
Hey,
shout out to
thank you.
Shout out to you. I appreciate you.
Ba-da-ba-ba.
But yes, 85-77.
Back to 694. Tell a friend. We appreciate you.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're just gonna ride out the last 7 minutes and 44 seconds and go from there.
Yeah, hopefully Golden State can hold on.
Let's get it.
If not, Boston's going to take it from them. And then,
Well, Raj, let the people know how to keep up with us. Social media, if they want to subscribe and like the video.
well, please, if you haven't subscribed yet, if you're new here, please hit that subscribe button. If you like what you hear, tell a friend, tell a friend, and tell another friend.
There you go.
We on the road to 1,000, so please let everybody know that hasn't subscribed to subscribe to the Flex Zone podcast because we do a lot of things. We talk Ravens, we talk Lakers, we talk wrestling, we
Yes.
talk baseball, we talk a lot of stuff, man. So please hit that subscribe button. Let
Cravante,
people know and do what y'all do best.
any other bet you looking at for the game is over, or you hit on the one you wanted to hit on?
I'm good. I'm good.
Okay. Okay.
I'm good. That, like I said, I'm making that bet every game. Every game. That third quarter is money. Just the third quarter. Listen, Dre, you said it earlier, and I didn't say nothing about it, but I'll say something now. Um, these playoffs, especially this series, has been very like unpredictable, and that makes it so that I don't bet on outcomes no more.
You
So
know,
I find I find particular things to bet on, and then I get up out of there. I don't bet on the game no more.
you know why the sports gods torment you, Mark? Because you're a damn Kings fan. And you should have been a Lakers fan in high school with me and D. But you decided to go to that squad over there with Chris Webber and Doug Christie and Hito Turkoglu and all them other boys. So now you're suffering. And basketball, hell.
Yeah, Mark, we can't help you with that one, brother.
Hey,
Can't help you with a lot of things.
right,
Can't help
yo.
you with that one. I can't even
He said,
defend that. You a Kings fan, brother. One of the worst franchises in sports, man. One of the longest franchises without being in the playoffs. I think in the four major professional sports.
That's right.
It's right up there. Probably the
Thompson.
Buccaneers. Probably Buccaneers before Tom Brady.
I
But
think I know the Seattle Mariners are up there. The Sacramento Kings. Yeah.
hey, man.
Mark.
So wait. So my thing is, so he chose to be a Kings fan and ride it
Yes,
out.
yes, he did.
Oh man,
So when y'all were in high school, that was what when the Kings were in the Western Conference Finals, right?
Correct.
no, that was when the Kings were created.
Man. Okay, so the longest is the Kings. In the NBA 16 seasons, they have not been in playoffs since 2007.
Yikes.
And I don't think that'll change next year either. Just saying. Ooh, Wiggins just flew through from the free throw line. Good bucket. Sorry, Mark. I don't think y'all going to the playoffs next year. Y'all got what, the fourth pick? Y'all should have got a top three pick. Because after the third pick in the NBA draft, it's kind of a drop off. And y'all don't have a superstar.
Just had to
87.
report that stat.
Yeah, I just had to look it up. I was like, I think it's the Kings. Yeah. 70, 87, 78. Mm,
Oh, they got
mm.
the scores backwards. 78-87. Whoo, man, they started off that third quarter slow, didn't they? My gosh, that thing was looking bleak.
Definitely was looking bleak. You was a little stressed over there, brother.
That's why I said, man, let's just start the let's just start goofies of the week because I ain't gonna make it.
Just
I
had to.
typically don't like watching my bets unfold.
Mm. And Steph has not played well, which does not bode well for Boston because that means he's probably going to play better the next game.
Oh boy, not in the finisher.
Yeah.
Wiggins leading the team in
Oh
points.
boy.
Yes, yes, Mark. I did have to report that. Just doing my job. And Boston
Yeah,
is
Mark.
shaving
Mark
points.
knows. Mark knows, man.
Mm, mm,
Look at this. Look at this foolishness.
Raj, did anything good happen on that other Monday show? No,
I haven't.
nothing.
Well, I be honest with you, I
Okay,
haven't really seen it. I don't even know what happened.
okay. Well,
All I
that
know
means
is
nothing.
about. All I know is that Jeff Hardy, got into his DUI
Right.
uh, accident earlier last night.
Yeah, I
As
saw
far
it early. I was like, "Is this real?" Now I looked it up. I said, "Oh snap!"
yeah, it was real. Sadly,
I said, "Not again, not again."
but the question is, what is Tony Khan going to do? That's the
What
question.
can he do?
I have no idea.
He just signed him. He
Like, yeah,
just
he
signed
did.
him. I guess they could just suspend him indefinitely.
That's the only thing they probably can do.
'Cause the sad thing is, I think they was gonna win the belts on Wednesday too. I thought they was
Yeah,
No,
probably gonna win the belts.
yeah, because I saw that CM Punk. They said he had a tearful. Something happened with CM Punk.
Wiggins is D'ing up Jason Tatum, man. Look at him.
Oh boy.
Wiggins won a ring. That's what Wiggins won.
He deserves it, man. He deserves it. He's played well.
You deserve it.
That's crazy. He might get one before Carl Anthony Towns.
Oh
It's not
boy.
crazy.
Well, we know Minnesota ain't winning no chip.
I mean, they got a good squad though.
They have a goofy squad.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
goofy,
Pat-
but they can
it
play.
is.
they're very young though. Like Avante said, they just don't have experience. So this is their first taste of anything.
Actually, it's that second taste. Remember, they had Jimmy Butler on one of those squads with
Well,
Wiggins.
Anthony Edwards wasn't there, and D'Angelo, the snitch Russell, wasn't either. So I guess.
The
Yeah,
snake.
yeah,
But
yeah. The snitch.
The West is gonna be tough though next year. Thinking about it,
That's
you got
why. That's why. But you didn't ask me the question. I'm glad you didn't about the Lakers. I was like, shoot, everybody getting better. I don't know about the Lakers, yo.
I was gonna say
Ham,
Warriors. Warriors ain't going nowhere.
ham and cheese gonna get us back to the playoffs.
Not ham and cheese.
Oh,
Not
but
if
all,
not if Dre got anything to say about it.
Matter
I
of
mean,
fact,
but
while we
it
talking
is bad.
about it,
It is bad. We didn't cover this, but it is bad that Anthony Davis hasn't touched the basketball since April 5th or, or May 5th or whatever it was.
he still hasn't touched the basketball. He's still hurt.
No, he just hasn't touched the basketball.
Oh, that's goofy.
He's
He needs to
afraid to
get
touch the
he
basketball.
needs to get his ass in the gym, get a sports psychiatrist, get your big ass on that block and dominate.
I agree. He don't want to do
Zion
that.
Williamson, big ass about to get paid, and
Yes,
he
he
ain't
is.
did nothing.
Not a damn thing.
So looking at the West real quick: Suns, Grizzlies, Warriors, Mavericks, Jazz, Nuggets, Timberwolves, Pelicans, Clippers, Spurs all made it.
Jesus Christ. The
I think
Spurs
I,
made it. Jesus Christ.
I think the Suns may drop off, the Jazz may drop off, but Denver's gonna be better. The Timberwolves could be better. The Pelicans are gonna be really good. Clippers gonna be
Yep.
better. Warriors are still gonna be there. Whew, man.
Oh, Steph finally hit a shot. Oh,
I
there
don't
goes
think.
mom. I see mom without the boyfriend. Thank God.
I was like, here we go again.
Without the boyfriend.
Yes, she's smart. Look, look, look. They told her, look, girl, you better not be here with him.
Damn, they only scored 5 points this quarter? For real?
And now Draymond Green
Dude,
and
Steph got
Jason
14 for the
Tatum with
game.
this.
No, 5 points in this quarter to Boston.
Oh, yes, yes. Oh, snap. See? This is the worst quarter to bet on for the fourth quarter. That's the worst.
Yeah. Like I said before, they shot that wide in the
Oh,
third
I
quarter.
got some breaking news. This will be great for. I'm sure our boy will go in a few minutes, Raj. Dre, you want to hear this as well? According to
Wake up, Dre.
WrestleTix,
Wake up, Dre. I see you for the dozing off.
I know, brother. You can leave at any time, Dre. We appreciate you, brother. But according to WrestleTix, tonight's Raw will set a record for one of the lowest attended WWE shows since
Wow.
returning to the road. The arena they were in had a full seating capacity of 15,750, and the show only did 3,167.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my God. Where
You
were
know,
they at?
Kansas,
Kansas City.
Wichita, Kansas.
I'm sorry, you get Kansas, not Kansas City.
I mean, Raw is terrible. Raw is terrible. Stephanie McMahon has been fired. Triple H is nowhere really near. I mean, Triple H is probably going to be fired sooner rather than later. Shane is not there. And Nick Khan is running this company into the ground, bro. And Vince McMahon is on his last leg. So this is what I expect going forward. I don't expect WWE to be good, great, or indifferent or whatever. And the product that they put out there is half-ass anyway. So yeah, man, I can see people not showing up, man. People are actually starting to listen to a lot of these guys, man. Like look, man, this is not it, man. This is not good. You gotta actually put a product out there so people can actually want to attend. And God damn, 3,000 people only showed up tonight in a 15,000 seated stadium.
In a place that has nothing else. They don't have a professional team, so it's like, damn.
That's embarrassing, bro. If I'm Vince, I'm really embarrassed. Honestly, that's terrible.
Uh, you know it's bad when you only sell 3,000 tickets and you only come there probably once a year. This ain't Chicago. This ain't one of the big markets. It's somewhere they only go once a year. So, damn, Steph is not making a shot, but that's scary for Boston.
He made one shot. He made like a layup,
Yeah,
floater.
yeah.
If I'm Draymond, I'm being a little bit more aggressive, man.
He doesn't even look to shoot most of the time.
I know he just looks to dish the ball. I mean, like, yo, what happened to the Draymond that used to score?
He at least could give you 10 points.
He used to give us 12, 13. He's just now giving us like 5 and 6 per game. Ridiculous. Justin Phillips is in the building.
Hey,
Hey, what's up, Mr. Phillips? Make sure you subscribe if you haven't, brother. Hit that like button. Let us know who you got winning. Well, game's almost over, but who did you have winning? Who wins the series? Your thoughts on the game? Any of that? Appreciate you, brother.
Appreciate you tuning in, man.
Wiggins is balling, man. He the player of the game.
Oh, finally, Boston hits a shot.
Wiggins got 24 points and 13 rebounds.
See, this is a terrible time for Tatum and Jaylen Brown to be playing
Yes.
bad because then Draymond gonna eat it up.
It's like he
Justin
eats
had the
everything else up.
Jam.
Justin had the Warriors. We did too.
Yo, Tiff is right. I think
You
that's
think they had an effect?
why Steph is having a terrible game.
You really think so? The greatest shooter of all time.
Yeah.
I mean, all that foolishness over the weekend, man. I mean, it was a lot of goofiness. It was
And
too
then the
much.
thing, like you said, Roger, was they ain't play again until tonight, so he had the whole weekend.
The
Right.
whole weekend, bro.
The whole weekend to reflect on how goofy my parents are.
And
Both of
not
them.
how great of a game I had and trying to repeat it.
And then you got the manosphere and you got the queens or the feminist queens going back and forth over this nonsense. But it was a bunch of foolishness, man. It really was, though. And trust me, I partaked in some of it, listening wise. But yeah, man, it's just goofy.
Hey, Dre, Byron, Raj, yo. Y'all wanna know what show has been very entertaining after the NBA finals games?
For sure.
First things first has been very entertaining.
First things first. Oh,
yeah,
in the morning,
on
Yeah,
FS1.
yeah,
Nick
yeah.
Nick Wright.
Yeah,
Nick
my boy.
Nick Wright at Broussard, Wiles,
Wow.
and sometimes Antoine Walker. They are
The
a
broke
very
Antoine
interesting
Walker.
show.
Well, he got enough money to get by now.
Oh yeah, it was a rough time for that brother.
Hey,
Well, I'm
But
Rod,
yeah,
you can share that link with the tall guy if you like. That I just dropped in the chat.
wait a minute. Well, hold up. No, I ain't saying nothing. I ain't saying nothing. There's no need to. I mean, I'm pretty sure he already knows. I'm pretty sure Waters probably told him. I guess I don't know. Them brothers been busy, so I don't know, man. Wrestling is just WWE is just been goofy. Can't say wrestling like I say WWE because AEW is still doing what they supposed to do, but WWE is just
At least I do. I mean,
goofy
say which one by AW. They are selling out everywhere they go.
because they actually put on a good show. That's why they don't put on the same matches every week.
Right.
They
not the
actually
first, second, and third best player from Mark.
Mark, no, they don't. Mark, you crazy.
This is ugly for Boston, man. They had it in the grasp of their hands, and they allowed everybody from Golden State to score except Steph.
Yes, Mark, it is Steph having a bad game, and the crazy part
I ain't shooting
is
air balls. Yeah,
he's.
you can tell he tired.
I still think Boston needs one more piece. Either way, however the series goes, in my opinion.
They should have kept Schroeder, man.
Your boy.
Yeah, they should have
You know
kept
what?
him.
I agree. I think first of all, this is their first finals, and like you said, they're missing like one more piece, kind of like Miami. Oh, no,
Woo!
when they start doing that, yeah, it's over.
This is a wrap, bro. They tired, man. They should have kept Schroeder. Yo, they got Schroeder for Daniel Tice. They didn't even use Daniel Tice at all. They should
You're
just
right.
kept Schroeder for all that.
I think the Boston Celtics want, well, like you were saying, you alluded to, they could use a point guard, somebody to facilitate this mess because it's a little bit too much one on one,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, usually you don't win like that.
Nah, you can't win like that.
I like when Mark says, "Mama, there goes that man."
Oh, Mark Jackson.
Yeah.
Yeah, too
He's
bad he
another.
couldn't.
He's another disciple, Dre. I'm sure he would come to your graduation. You know, he's known to have halftime church.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely.
And you're not gonna run your congregation like Jamal Brown is. You
Oh, you talking about Doctor Jamal Bryant?
well, whatever. Doctor
Goofy.
Jamal, goofy, silly,
Hey,
out of
look,
his
y'all,
mind.
we can call him all the names we want to, but that man is paid at the end of the day in
He
Atlanta.
he is
So,
very paid. He's from your fraternity as well.
oh wow, yeah, it's a wrap when they start doing stuff like this. The Warriors, uh, yeah, it's a wrap, bro.
Mark,
It's
it's Steph. It's gonna be Steph if they win, just because of the name value. But Andrew Wiggins is a close second. But if Steph go out and give him about 30 to close out, yeah,
He might give him 40 again, bro.
Oh
that's
boy.
yo, and so and I mean, and crazy thing is, this is a bad game by Steph.
exactly.
Oh, don't even matter.
Cravante, what was the over under?
I want to say it was 211, 211 and a half.
Got you.
You calling a
Okay,
timeout for? It's over.
got you. Got you.
Call
Got you.
time out because they tired, bro. They tired, man. They
Man,
they shot that
I'd
wide
be
in the
like,
third quarter.
I'd be like, let it go.
That
That's the
wide has
scary
been
part.
shot. They emptied this. They emptied the sack. It's a
Hey
wrap, bro.
yo.
Did they did they
And the
You
release
sad,
can't
all of
get it
their
up
meat?
no more.
Did
It's
they
over.
release all of their meat? Is that what you're
Yes,
saying?
yes. All of it is gone. They got to get it back on Thursday.
Well, at least JD is live,
oh,
Raj.
come on. Hey, rumor has it Jack Harlow is dating Lloyd Harvey. I'm seeing a commercial right
Who
now with
hasn't
Really?
Jack
dated?
Harlow.
Who
Really?
hasn't dated
Really?
her?
He's got the leftovers too now, like that KFC meal he got.
Oh boy.
Who Who hasn't dated her at this point? Besides
Well,
me,
well,
Gavante, Dre, and you, probably.
yes. And I don't want to date
She
her.
was.
I don't
Yes,
want
she
to date
was.
her. I don't want to date her.
She's just gonna leave you for another person.
With more money.
Give more money, right?
Justin
Oh,
is in the building. Appreciate you.
If you done
so
went
Mr.
through Diddy
Phillips.
and Michael B. Jordan, how in future, what more
Yo,
money can you get?
yo, you went through Diddy and his son.
Yes, and he wasn't satisfied with neither one of them. These new wave ladies. I don't know, man. They something else, bro. They something else in these streets. In these streets, yeah. It's all good though. Maybe somebody will sit her down one day.
Yes.
If it isn't too late.
If her daddy ain't do it, it ain't gonna get done.
And don't forget, she also had Drake, Meek Mill, Trey Songz as well.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yes. Tiffany is dating Lori. So, Cravante, is there a trifecta going on at the Hurd household that I need to know
Hey,
about?
sign me up. Beam me up, Scotty.
Hey man, hey man, your birthday's coming up, man. I know we got Big Raj, I know we got Dre, but we got your birthday coming up, brother. I might have to put that in the universe.
Hey
Yeah, it's
man,
coming up
hey
again. I,
man,
I don't want it
we
to
love
come up, but it's coming.
we, we
I'm
love
at
we
the point
love
where I
good,
don't want no more
good vibes,
birthdays.
yo.
I don't want no more birthdays. Let the birthdays not come. Go away, birthdays. Go away. Shoot. Before you know, I'm start looking like Frederick Douglass.
He said, "Shoot."
Yes, shoot. Go away, birthday. Go away. Don't come. But yeah, it's coming up. It'll be next Friday.
Woo.
Yes. Are you
Yeah.
going to see one of the three greatest white men of all time in movie theaters, Elvis?
I don't know, man. I was in the movie theaters this past weekend. I might be in the movie theaters. I might be in movie theaters this weekend too for
Oh,
Lightyear.
for your boy Chris
Oh,
Evans.
hey,
Yep.
look, y'all see Boston looking like the Boston back in the '80s
Mm, mm, mm.
with everybody who's on the floor right now.
Well, at least they're
Damn.
not looking like. At least they're not the Boston Celtics in the '60s. You get what I mean?
It's close to it.
No, no, it's not. They losing. They was winning every. They was winning every damn
No,
championship.
there's a reason I said that they look like Boston from before with the
Oh,
people on the floor.
oh,
That's back in the era of Raj and Deep.
yes. Actually, it is. It is. It's the era. It's the era the tall guy said that he watched wrestling in. That you
Real
wasn't a
quick,
part of, Byron.
look, I'm glad to be the age I am because, like Rod said, it's definitely
Don't
don't get no
worry,
younger.
30's coming next year
It
for
is.
you.
It is coming. It is coming. It's coming.
Cool.
It's all good though, man. Just take it one day at a time.
I mean, it's not bad being 30. It's not definitely not the two. It's not the new 20 though. I don't know why Jay-Z made that song. That
Because he's Jay-Z. That's why.
nah,
Because he's
nah,
Hove.
nah, B. That ain't the wave.
Well, Dre, what we talking about next week, brother? Because this game is over. We can
Yeah,
go
it's a
ahead and
wrap.
Yeah,
start to
this
wrap this
this
puppy
this
up.
this get look,
I
this
know,
game been over.
I know you gotta get some
Um,
rest.
so we'll talk about the NBA Finals, of course, um, and we might start that one of these debate of the day topics. We want to bring those back because we're entering, like we say, the dog days of summer.
Hey, we got to bring some guests on too, man.
Oh, definitely.
Some YouTube guests for real. Get our boy Engraven back at some point.
He's not the
Definitely,
only one we want to bring.
definitely, definitely, definitely. Maybe a Commanders creator. Definitely 410 Sports Talk. I know your cousin wants to talk to you, Dre. He talked to us about some things we're trying to do, so we'll get that together at some point. But yeah, man, how can they catch you each and every day, Dre? Start your day with a cup of Dre.
Mark's comedy. Thank you, Mark, man. Appreciate it.
Thanks, bro.
Appreciate you, Mark.
7 a.m. to 10 a.m. Good morning, Baltimore. Monday through Friday. Friday, you see me do the karaoke. Here, Monday nights, 10 p.m. right here on the Flex Zone. That's what I do, man. Do it for y'all.
Executive producer Andre Mello, senior producer Cravante. I guess just be on the lookout for more Commanders videos, right, Cravante, and more goofiness.
Hey, man, listen, it gets goofier by the day, I tell you. It's going to be something to report at some point this week. I'm sure of it.
We'll keep you guys posted. I may do a video for the Stanley Cup. We got the Stanley Cup final start Wednesday, Raj. So I may do a video tomorrow.
Hey,
and talk
yo,
about that.
put me on, baby. I know a little something.
Oh, okay, we might have to do that tomorrow, man. We'll have to do that tomorrow night. Maybe we can do a video, Stanley Cup, talk a little bit about
Lightning.
that.
Hey, yo,
Going for
Lightning.
three in a row.
Lightning. Tampa Bay. Going for
Going for
the
three in a
Trey
row.
Pete.
Yep. So we might do that tomorrow or Wednesday before the first game. Hey, who knows? We'll see. We'll figure something out. But yes, me and Cravante might be back tomorrow and talk some Stanley Cup, get Cravante's betting odds as the Lightning go for the three-peat, and so much more. Big Raj, tell them how to keep up with us on social media.
Hey, please subscribe to the Flex Zone podcast on YouTube. We're also on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter at the Flex Zone. So follow us on there as well. Like they said, we got more content coming, baby. So please hit that like button, hit that bell for notifications, and subscribe to the Flex Zone podcast here on YouTube.
Appreciate everybody tuning in. Mark, Tiffany, Philip, Tito. Yes, shout out to everybody Tuning in, Miss Queen,
Hey.
Mama Heard checking in. Appreciate her. Ooh, everybody. Angie, shout out to Miss Hayward as well.
Yes, la di
Yes.
da da everybody.
Yes,
And
hit that like
yeah,
button, hit that bell, subscribe, and probably until tomorrow, may or may not go live. We may just do a video and put it out on Wednesday for the Stanley Cup and so much more. Probably talk about Lamar Jackson at some point this week as well. God's favorite host, the host of the Moist. See you guys next week, y'all. Golden State wins 104-94, 3-2 series lead, game 6 on Thursday. Till next time, for Dre, for Raj, and Cravante, we gone, y'all. Peace.
Peace.